Um, so a brief catch up for Agent Shatter. Um, you're actually, we'll just say you're brought in. You were brought in today, and
Hmm.
you met up at the office. You spoke to Agent Miller. He was for a brief second, and he basically sent you guys over to the art exhibit. It is 6:30 p.m. and you guys are arriving together, and you will park. Yeah, you pull up. You're lucky you actually find a parking spot. And we'll say you find a parking spot right across the street.
So we arrived together.
You guys arrive together, yes.
Okay. All right.
The event is over here in this corner building here. You are to you're basically kind of just there to peruse and see what kind of intel you can gain. You're supposed to meet two other agents. Are supposed to meet you inside, basically. Um, an agent Shadow and Agent Black.
Okay.
And yeah, so basically you pull up, park, throw some money in the meter, and then we'll just see, like, go from there. Where do you want to? What do you guys? How do you proceed? If you look across the street, you can see a few like fancy types like smoking cigarettes out in front of the building.
I think I'll just describe myself for Agent Shatter.
Oh yes, good call.
Get a sense of who he's dealing with.
Yeah, good call. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, so Agent Sparrow's. He's probably in his mid to late 30s. He's not. He doesn't appear to be super physically fit. It looks like he spends a lot of time, in his chair, washed in the images from his computer monitor. Um, he's I'd say he's probably a little. You can tell he's probably not too physically active. He's dressed casual. Um, maybe a little towards the too casual. Um, he's a white guy, late 30s. Um, not not no real distinguishing features per se. Sort of like I pass on the street and not even realize not remember you had seen him. So he's sort of generic.
Okay.
And he's got his laptop and his cell phone and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're probably not carrying weapons or anything, are we?
That would be up to you.
Maybe in the vehicle.
My character would probably have it on him.
Yeah. Okay.
A handgun.
Sure. Yeah, you can conceal carry, no problem.
And I'm gonna describe my character real quick, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, go for it.
He's almost a complete opposite to your character. He's in his late 20s, early 30s. Very sun damaged skin. Definitely a rough late 20s, rough early 30s. Short and lean, but still clearly kind of physically fit. And just overall, he gives the impression of somebody who is kind of unstable.
Oh.
Not
Okay.
not in like a mentally unstable sense, but like kind of like a squirrely, energetic guy.
Got it. A little twitchy.
Yeah, and he's wearing a decent set, I guess, of like somewhat formal clothes. Think like a dress shirt and a tie and slacks, but they're clearly like wrinkled and probably secondhand. Like he's clearly doing his best to not give off the fact that he is a pretty disheveled guy.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you jump out. Who's gonna feed the meter?
My
what?
character would
Okay.
immediately pat himself down, realizing he has no money on him.
I got it. That's some. Let's write my. Do we have like? I'll put some coins in there.
All right.
I'll
I don't
get
want
the
to leave.
next
I
one.
don't want to. I don't want to use my credit card and leave like an electronic trail. So I'll just
All right.
throw some
You-
coinage in there.
Grab 90 minutes probably on the meter there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can see there's like a, looks like a coffee shop on the corner, some kind of Pittsburgh gift shop, and then you see the venue across the street there. It is like only a couple 100 feet away. What do you want to do?
And we're here to look into the professor, right?
Yeah, the professor went missing. He had said before he went missing, like the reason you were meeting up with him in the first place was that he had mentioned, potential cult operating out of his college where he works, University of Pitt.
Mhm.
So, one of the, I guess you probably saw a report. There was the curator or the guy that, whatever they call the guy who deals with the art stuff at the art place. He was a little shady. Agent Dominic Mart would have reported that and
Okay.
put it on the board that this is a good lead to follow up on, see if I can sniff around and see what's going on.
And you said we noticed like a couple people dressed pretty well sitting outside smoking, right?
Yeah. There's like a dude in a flamboyant suit with like, bright red glasses, like
Artsy type.
very artsy type. Yeah. It's got like a scarf. It is December, so it's just like chilly, but
Yeah.
kind of slushy and stuff.
I say we
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to him real quick.
Yeah. You want? I just want to come up with some names in case we
Yeah.
notify each other.
What was the, yeah.
I guess call me Jim.
All right. Call me Bob.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob. Sounds good.
All right, Jim. Are you a fan of the arts? Or Bob?
I can pretend to be.
Okay.
And what was the professor's name again?
Alan Drexler.
Okay.
And he's the one who set up this art exhibit before he disappeared. This was like
Okay.
scheduled ahead of time.
So the exhibitioners will be like his students?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the line of thinking I'm getting at. We walk up to the guy dressed curiously and just ask if they know where to find Drexler is. Say that we were supposed to meet him and we can't find him.
Yeah, he invited us to the exhibition and we wanted to say hello.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. Sounds
All
good.
right. All right. Yeah. So you guys
Stroll over.
stroll on over. As you walk up the sidewalk, you see a dude in a double-breasted suit with like a wine glass and a cigarette with one of the little filter tips on it, like old school.
Oh,
Mhm.
geez.
And you also see another gentleman. Looks like he's in his late 50s, early 60s. He's wearing really nice, fancy, whatever the kids are wearing these days, like some Yeezys or something like that, but like a special edition, and skinny jeans. And he's laughing real loud, smoking like a Virginia Slim, looking at the other gentleman. And
Jimmy Slim.
and yeah, if you walk up to them and say like, "Hey, has anybody seen Drexler?" The gentleman with the dressing like a Disney teen is we'll say, "Oh, hi, he's not here. We haven't seen him in quite a while. How are you doing?" And then he'll kind of ignore you and look back to the other gentleman he's talking to. He's, goes
So he
on
asked the other
about the.
he
Go
asked the
ahead.
other gentleman how he's doing. Like he's just turned away from us and started talking to the other guy.
Yeah, you probably get the impression that he like said, "How are you doing?"
Mhm.
and then immediately showed that he doesn't care. He was just he was just like being polite, probably something like that.
his version
With
of
my
politeness.
with my human, do I get anything off of this guy? Like any vibes?
He seems chill. He's just enjoying
Just seems chill.
himself. Yeah, seems
Okay.
like high on his own farts, probably.
Okay, so I don't get the read that they know something he's not telling us.
I mean, he's not acting suspicious. He,
Okay.
he doesn't seem threatened, so he has no reason to probably care, even if he was lying. You know what I mean?
hmm
He just seems like a random stranger.
Well, I just turned to Agent Sparrow, shrug, say it was worth a shot,
Yeah. I'm getting
and
on in.
yeah, we head on in.
All right.
Was this the place that had that we found like an invitation or something to in one of the investigations?
No, that was. I don't think so. I don't believe there was an invitation for this. There was an invitation for the like the ball at the Frick Conservatory, kind of a thing.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So you guys, as you look at the building, you'll see that it's there's like a large uh, glass window on each side of a glass door. It is maybe 75 feet wide. It's not the entire building here. Like, probably like along where my mouse is, there is, the front, and then there's other little off, like, buildings that have windows, or not windows, but different structures. This one has like a large window in the front, so you can see all the art and whatnot through it. As you come in, you see that there's, maybe you can see probably 8 people. If you had to guess, there's two of them look like they're probably artists because they're college age, and then the other 6 are kind of talking to each other, drinking wine, and looking at the art and pointing at it and stuff. You're still 30 feet from them. You can't really make out much except for like mumbling or murmuring of many different voices kind of overlapping. In the far side of the room, you see a wall, kind of. Well, not kind of. You see a wall that's in this, like, in the center, with basically 2 walkways to walk around it, and it's just another place with art. There's people standing. Like, 2 of the people are standing right there with their backs to you, pointing at some art pieces. Still life of bruised bananas and a chipped bowl. Then there is a parking lot at dusk, watercolor, heavy blues and purples, self-portrait with headphones. It's like a digital art with flat colors. And those are all like huge pieces taking up the front wall, basically.
Are any of them getting any special attention from anybody?
There is a like a Spanish American gentleman, looks like he's in his early 20s, standing with the 2 gentlemen facing away from you, looking at the paintings. And the other, one of the guys keeps kind of like tapping him on the shoulder and stuff, a little touchy. But not particularly. You do see a relatively bored gentleman that you guess might be, well, I don't know. He just seems bored. Potentially like a employee of some sort, less excited to be there than the other people, and standing looking like alone, looking into the space.
So, question for you, Steve. So there was some there were some notes in the skiff about this art exhibition. Do we have knowledge of those?
Sure.
Information that was okay. Because there's something about one of the students. As if this is if this is the same one, Cassandra Schmeckler.
Yes. Yeah. She was. You guys would. It was available to learn that she. When you guys came here and looked at the place, she had already had an exhibit. Her exhibit was up like a week ahead of time, and it was no. Timothy remarked that she was the probably the only one that like had the merits to get her own exhibit, basically.
It was like she was like the teacher's pet, his favorite student.
Maybe. Definitely, she was just the good one.
Oh, okay.
She was the one who's. She was the one that he didn't really mention how he met her or whatever, but all what you really know is that her art like stood, or maybe could have been nepotism, who knows? But the guy's impression was that her art was like the only art that was worthy of actually being art. Like the rest is here because it's a special student thing where merits aren't all that important.
It also lists in the notes there was three paintings of hers that seemed to have maybe some occult or religious themes.
Yes. 1 second
Purple
here.
triangle and a big spiral.
Yeah, large purple triangle with sun-like rings, impressionistic watercolor style, large purple spiral on a yellow background, heavy textures and thick layered painting. And then there was a real large, like Jackson Pollock style. There's just a bunch of splashes. Yeah, just looked like somebody splashed paint all over it. Mostly like purple and blue and some yellow and gold.
And are those paintings up for display currently?
They are. They're you'd have to go in. They're in the back. So I guess you don't know.
707 gallery.
Yeah,
so
probably.
For Shatter's benefit, there's in the skiff case reports folder. There's one of the threads is person of interest, Cassandra Drexler's best student. And it sort of outlines the paintings that he's describing in that.
Yes, I'm looking at it now.
Okay. Okay. Does it seem like there's anybody else here from the college? Any older person that might be?
Not that you can tell. I mean, there's but most of the people that appear to be like there to view the art are pretty old. The two gentlemen outside could have been. One was in his 60s, and the other they were both basically mid to late 60s. You see like a 40-year-old late 40 or early 40s lady that kind of just breaks away from the person she was talking to and walks towards the back. But there's several people who could fit the who could potentially be professors.
Okay, I'm just thinking like a lot of professors have student teachers or something like that are interning, working with them or under them. And he might have someone. Drexler might have somebody that he was working with at the college.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know what they're called, but I can think of a student teacher, but they're like
a
assistant
TA.
professors, like a TA or something.
Yeah, teacher's assistant. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Nothing sticks out. Like nobody's carrying a clipboard or anything.
Timothy, he works at this gallery, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I think I would do next is go up to the relatively bored guy who we assume works there, correct?
Yeah, he seems like it. It's the least
Yeah.
Jazz got to be there.
Okay, and just strike up a conversation with him.
Like, oh, hello, yes, can I help you?
Hey, what's up, man? Is Tim around?
There's no Tim here.
The curator?
Do you mean Timothy?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
call him Tim. We
Timothy.
go way back. We're good friends.
Timothy.
Timothy. That is me.
Oh,
How can
that's,
I,
that's
how may I be of assistance?
Oh,
um.
He's kind of like starts looking around, like over your shoulder to other people, like very uninterested.
Do you know a guy named Drexler?
Of course, this is his exhibit. You must know that.
Yeah, yeah. It's just we can't seem to find him. Do you know where he'd be?
No, he's supposed to be here. The event started 30 minutes ago.
He didn't call ahead or anything.
No, no, that's not to be expected, really. But no, I haven't seen him in quite a while.
how long is quite a while?
Oh, geez, now 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
you're not the
okay.
first person to ask about him either. Seems like
Yes, it-
nobody's seen him in a while. As a matter of fact.
Maybe he took a sabbatical, something like that. He invited us to the exhibition. We wanted to stop and just thank him and say hello.
Oh, yes, it's a common sentiment. I've had everybody's been asking about him. I don't know. He has been known to make a fashionable entrance, so he may show up around 7. If I had to guess, that's kind of what I think. Is he'll show up late.
Okay. Any pieces you recommend we should take an interest in, or
Uh, well, there is. Uh, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know how he would say it exactly, but I mean, he'd probably just jump right on it and immediately say, "There's only one thing here worth uh, looking at, and it's in the back, in the very back."
Oh, are those the pieces by Cassandra?
Yes,
Yeah.
her reputation precedes her.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about her. Is there a way we can get a look at those?
Sure, walk on back,
Oh, my.
and
I
he'll
was under the
like,
presumption that in the back meant like in storage. My
oh
bad.
no, sorry, he'll like kind of show you, or use his hand to gesture towards the, you're on the right side or the left side. Yeah, sorry, you're on like the left side of the room, and there's that wall, like I said, in the, probably 40 feet in from the front, and probably around where this line is here on the screen. And that's kind of like a 3/4 wall across the room, and you can walk around it. And as you can see from where you're at, like there's paintings all along the wall going down the back. You assume on both sides, and then there's other like little dividing walls, like probably every 30 feet or so, where there's different stuff. There's a few benches. If you look down, you can see. Oh yeah, that's what you see. You got to go further in if you want to see more.
is it on the
I-
where we're looking at? Is it on the Foundry?
Oh, sorry, no, it's on the screen share of
Oh, it's on the
Discord. My
stuff.
bad.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, but I can give you the address too if you want to just find your own way there. It's 707 Space Gallery.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But yeah, he kind of gestures you like towards the like deeper into the building. It's like a long, it's pretty wide, 75 feet or so, but it's very long, probably 200 or so feet deep. Let's see. Oh, 100 feet deep.
Uh,
Okay.
Unless there's any more questions, that you'd like to ask, I'd just stick my hand out and say, thanks for the help. If you see Drexler before we do, try to let me know. My name's Bob.
All right. Yeah, he'll say thank you. Good, nice to meet you, Bob. Let me know if there's any pieces you find interesting, as in you'd like to purchase.
I was gonna ask
Alright,
if they
will
were for
do.
sale. Yeah.
Oh yes, not all of them, but most of them are for sale.
I'll tell him Jim over here is just dying to spend some money.
He does look like
Scowls.
the type.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like to be flashy with my.
All right, so are you heading back?
Yeah.
What about you, Sparrow? Are you gonna
Yep.
Yeah.
follow?
I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna keep an eye out for anybody that might not fit in, or maybe not be a student.
All right. Yeah, as you go around the little barrier wall there, you see that there are, the inside walls of this little area here seem to be like the prominent space. And there's like a little long benches that run along, like 5 feet away from the wall on each side. But you see that there's like a group of 3 people kind of standing, looking at some paintings that you see, and they just kind of stand out to anyone who read the descriptions as Schmeckley's, as Cassandra's art pieces, assumingly so. They look. You do see the large purple spiral, yellow background, large purple triangle, sun-like rings, and a huge painting that's just a bunch of crap splatter all over a canvas.
Do the
Some
paintings
literally,
have any sort of?
some may literally be crap. There are some browns on there. Go ahead, though. Sorry.
Maybe Shadow needs to investigate those paintings and take a sniff.
Not it.
Sometimes with the paintings, they'll have a little fixture on the side, have a little blurb about the artist. Is there anything like that?
Yeah, sure. There actually there is. This seems to be the only one that had that. Yeah, just a little thing that says, Cassandra Schmeckley. Second here. Notes are crap. 22-year-old University of Pitt student. And then it, says some stuff about her inspirations. Like she's a big Jackson Pollock fan. And Andy Warhol, not for his art, but for his personality or whatever. And Salvador Dali.
Okay.
And then some other artsy stuff. But that's about all the useful information.
Are there any comments or murmurings I'm getting from the crowd of people looking at it?
That's a good question. Was anybody else looking at it?
Oh yeah, there's 3 people looking at it. They're over by the large spiral motif deal. There is a skinny black guy, very metrosexual looking, very clean shaven. He's got the bald head with the full pristine beard, and some thick frame glasses. There's a couple of there's an older gentleman. It looks relatively normal, or relatively down to earth guy in a nice suit, and there's a woman in her 40s next to him talking, and they're just kind of murmuring about the blend and different stuff about like the technique.
So there's three of them and they're talking to each other.
Yep.
Okay. Was the lady that the 40-something lady, was it the same one we saw earlier that was walking towards the back?
Yes, actually it is.
A question: Are these paintings for sale? Is there a sale price on them?
You let's see. There is no for sale price, but there's like a green sticker, and Timothy said that the ones that have a green sticker next to them are for sale. If they don't have no sticker, no sale.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Let's see here. One sec. But yeah, you look around a little bit, you can see that on the wall behind you, there's a mixed media with layered newsprint. So lots of like collage of newspaper stuff. And then there's another one that looks like a conspiracy theory board. It's got like pictures with red thread connecting them and whatnot. And then there's a picture that just looks like like an endless hallway with drab yellow walls and doors with little placards on them that you can't really read.
What's
then,
the oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What's the corkboard one with the red thread? Any more details on that?
Sure. If you walk up to it, you would see just pictures of young people. There's also some like clipping or some like cutouts of magazines and stuff. Like one's obviously Johnny Depp. But the other ones look like some of them look like home or not homemade, but like street photography. They're kind of like off, like Dutch angle. Look something like a voyeur. Pictures people didn't know that was being taken of them. It's just a little sketchy and off-putting. But yeah, at that moment, you hear shatter with your high level of alertness. You hear like a piercing female's voice of a young 22-year-old cutting through everything, and she says Timothy or Timothy, and and squealy voice, and then you can hear Timothy somewhat lower. He says, Cassandra, I thought you wouldn't make it. And then yeah.
Who's our person of interest?
Yeah. Do we want to introduce ourselves to her, or do we want to wait and see how their conversation goes?
My vote would probably be to wait and see what else they say.
Is there a way I can like position myself and kind of blend into the crowd a little bit and just kind of eavesdrop?
Sure. You want to walk up to step over by the three people. You got get some comment. What
yes.
Comment on the texture or something?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, you step up. What do you say?
I just say this is I know that Shatter can't comment on art, so he's just going to say this is a good this is a nice break from still lives and things that are uninspired.
All right. Yeah, as you say that, you hear a honk come from out front, like, ah, and then just kind of lays on it, like, ah. And as you notice it, like the moment that it's like, that's weird, the long honk, you hear something along the lines of like, as bullets start ripping through the
Holy crap!
front windshield of the building, and that lady that you were talking to,
Mhm.
her fucking head gets blown clean off in
What
front of
the
you.
shit?
Oh.
Splatters all over the fucking the smeary painting and the Jackson Pollock.
Holy
It
shit!
makes it look substantially better, actually. And
Needed some red.
yeah, just let me get some dodge rolls.
Holy crap! Okay.
Uh, oh. Ah.
I know.
Oh, okay. So Agent Shatter immediately hits the deck.
Yeah.
He's trained for this.
He's used to sketchy shit. All right. Yeah, you Agent okay, yeah, Agent Sparrow, you are taking a second to even realize what's going on. You see this head explode. And it just 50 rounds. You go to dive on the ground. Go ahead and give me like a luck roll. We'll see if you like sprain an ankle or something.
Yeah. Gotta find it on the character sheet.
You can pop it out too, by the way.
Okay.
There's like a little square with the arrow at the top of the character sheet. You can like pop it out
Yeah,
and
I
drag
gotta
it to a
pop it
different
out.
monitor if you want.
Yeah, I'm just looking for where to find luck on here.
Oh, it's at the top bar of the character sheet. I don't know why they put it up there. It's a weird spot, but
Oh, I see it. Roll luck.
Oh.
there you go. You land no problem at all.
Whew.
Yeah, it took you a minute. You see Agent Shatter hits the deck. You see it just, bullets ripping through like pieces of cheap wall, like whatever the dividing wall is made out of, probably like particle board and like 2x4s. Splinters going everywhere. You see one of the other three people, one of the two that was still alive, freaks out, hits the deck. The other one gets shot in like the abdomen. Blood splatters off the wall, splatters kind of on you a bit. And you manage to hit the deck, and it just, for the next 20 seconds, it's just you hear screaming everywhere, obviously. People are shitting their pants. The sound of glass shattering. The sound of people running in the back, further into the room. And yeah, about 20 seconds later, the gunfire ceases, and you just kind of hear, a painting in the back falls off the wall, hits the ground. What do you do?
Did I hear like a car peel off or anything? Do I know they're gone?
Nope.
Nope.
You don't hear anything.
Well, I definitely draw my gun.
All right, draw your gun. You standing up, or you could just hear screaming all around you?
Do we have like law enforcement credentials?
Yes, you have it. You have your fake ID or FBI badges and your fake ID, or under the name of whatever fake name you wanted.
Heard. Do they stand up to scrutiny?
Yes, they were made at the FBI building, like on the
Okay.
same machine. They're flawless. They're not even fake. They're just a fake identity. It's, social security number, all that jazz, but it's not a real person.
And there's an upstairs to this building, correct?
Yeah, there's several floors of God knows what. It's
I would.
all owned by the cultural,
Okay.
like the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust. So it's
Mhm.
you assume offices and other, stuff.
Yeah. I would check on Agent Sparrow, make sure they're all right, and then I'd say we need to get upstairs.
All right. Yeah, you look.
Yeah, he seems like he knows what he's doing, so I'll follow his lead.
All right. Yeah, at that moment you hear the sound of like a different gun this time, like more like an M4A1.
Mhm.
Fire off a few bursts, like fire off a few short bursts, but doesn't appear to be coming at the building. You just hear it outside, basically out front.
Okay.
And as you look over, you see that dude. He's like, "Help me, help me!" He's like holding his. He got a gut shot, like right below the sternum. And there's
Which
several.
dude?
The gentleman who was talking to the woman who got shot in the face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are we trying to get up the stairs to get a better look at the vehicle? Is that the idea?
Both to get a better look at what's going on, and also to, I mean, if we're going upstairs, that means only so many people can shoot at us at once if we're standing in a stairwell.
All right, yeah,
So-
that like a second after the M4 audio or shots are fired, you hear pistol shots ringing out
Fire.
that seem to be from down the street. Sounds like potentially return fire on who's ever shooting the A4.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you spend a second getting your shit together, you'll kind of hear what sounds like a bit of a gun battle like break out front.
Okay.
And it's been probably 20 seconds since the automatic fire stopped. Neither of you were in the military, were you? No military science land?
No.
No.
Okay. All right, so yeah.
So
We're gonna have to stairwell and try to get to the.
I
Higher
try to
floor?
get to some kind. Yeah, the higher floor, then look out the exterior window and see what's going on. Also, I imagine the police will show up eventually, so as long as we stay away from the gunfire long enough for the police to come in, we'll probably be okay.
All right, so we're gonna hightail it up the nearest flight of stairs. It takes us up to the upper floors.
All right. If you look around, you see that there's only one. There's 3 doors, and there's one that's kind of in the center, basically across from the room you're in, and then there's 2 further back on the wall, like in the back room.
Which one of them is closest to where the gunfire is coming from?
There's one that's right next to you.
Okay.
And the other 2 are away, like further away from the gunfire. Like basically,
Does it have the little stair symbol to show that it's like?
no, it just looks like a wooden door.
We're already upstairs, right?
No, you're
No.
downstairs still.
Okay.
Yep, you're looking for a way to get upstairs. If you look into the room next to you, you'll see that it's just like an office room,
Okay.
like a pretty small office with a desk and another like desk. Well, not a desk, but like a table along the wall that's just covered with stacks of papers and shit
Did
like
you say
that.
there was like a spiral staircase or something in the earlier room?
Negative.
No, you didn't. No, that wasn't it.
Yep, spiral paintings.
Okay.
All right, so if Shatter like told me that we're gonna head upstairs, then I'm gonna run for those. Since I don't think this room, the door next to us, is a stairwell, I'm gonna run for those doors in the back.
All right. Yeah, as you get to the doors in the back, you see two doors. One has a picture of a chick on it. One has a picture of a dude on it.
Oh, dude,
Shit.
how do you get upstairs? Is there an elevator? What the hell?
If you look around for a few, there's no, doesn't appear to be any stairs in this building or in this room or whatever. It's like a long room.
Right.
Where the fuck is those stairs? He's kind of freaking out.
All right. Yeah. If you look across from the bathrooms, there is another door that has like a emergency exit sign on it, basically.
Okay.
And then there's, back the way you came in, pretty much.
And the gunfire's coming from northwards, right? Towards Liberty, not towards Strawberry.
Yeah, it's coming from Liberty,
Okay.
like right out front. And then it sounds like, what would that be? West down Liberty sounds like the return fire of pistols. Sounds like, now you can hear like sounds like two distinct, pistols, firing, and they're kind of, gunfire, like, the M4s, like, and then it's like pop, pop, like they're kind of taking turns, taking cover, basically.
Even if there's no stairs, there's got to be a fire escape.
Yep.
We could probably get to from the exterior.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
So I say we get out of the exit, the emergency exit.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yep. Yeah. If you had to guess, are either of you from the Pittsburgh area at all, or been here for a while?
No.
I am. I grew up here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then if you had to guess, you would guess that there is there's going to be a door in between, that this is probably two big units with a door in between that goes upstairs to access the rest of the building. And that, it's very common for like buildings to be broken into storefronts, and then the rest of the building is all will be like apartments or office space. And then that's kind of tends to be how they do it. Or this building is like 100 and some years old. But yeah, if you
I'll let Shadow know that in case he wants to pursue a different avenue.
All right, yeah, if you guys go out, you exit the building and you look and you just see, basically looks like civilians hide, some hiding for cover, some in the windows of like the building across the street, kind of looking around, like, rubbernecking to see what's going on. A few people like scattering here and there, and you hear, gunfire to your right.
You want to head that way? See what's going on?
Towards the gunfire?
Yeah. Or no?
I'm thinking, like, you said your character has a gun in the truck, right?
Yeah, I didn't bring it.
And they're probably shooting right where our truck is.
Yeah.
Right, because we parked on Liberty.
I'd feel better if I had a weapon, but I don't want to
Yeah.
cross gunfire to get it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's just peek, see what's going on. I have a pretty high stealth still, so do you want me to go and scout it out first?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on with your bad self.
Should I roll stealth or should I just?
Oh, you're all right.
Okay.
So yeah, if you start heading towards the corner, towards the gunfire, Sparrow kind of is taking cover. There's like some, electrical boxes and whatnot that you can kind of tuck behind.
Okay.
And yeah, as you proceed, you hear the sound of tires squealing.
Okay.
And like a bit of a, and then you hear some pistol fire, and you see come ripping past the corner up onto the sidewalk. You see like a U-Haul truck that just plows into the corner of this building, and you see a dude, well, what you presume to be a dude get ejected from the driver's seat into the brick wall and just smashed. Bad day for him. And yeah, that's what you see. The gunfire seems to stop for a second. What are you going to do? Proceed? Sparrow, you would catch this too, probably just a second after Shatter did.
Can I run up to that alleyway that seems it's between us and the intersection?
Sure. All right, yeah, you boogie to the alley, grab some cover. Shatter, you assume you keep following straight ahead.
Mhm.
All
Yeah,
right, yeah. Good.
There's still more people there, right? It's just the guy in the truck.
You
Who's
saw a driver get ejected.
okay.
You haven't seen or heard anything else. The truck's kind of at an angle, so you can't really see in the back. You could see in the cab that there's nobody else in the cab through the big hole where the dude flew through.
Just to be safe, I kind of draw my gun and I'm waiting to see anybody else pop up.
All right. Yeah, as you creep up, Shadow takes position around the corner. You creep up a little bit. As you get close enough to see the disgusting mess on the hood of this car, you hear more M4 fire coming from down the street a ways. Sounds like it's what do we got here? It's like a couple 200 feet away or so. You can hear it kind of echoing like off the buildings. Sounds like there's like it sounds like basically these buildings are between you and the gunfire. A second later, you hear some pistols returning fire.
So they're clearly not shooting at the art gallery or at us.
Doesn't appear to be. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And is the U-Haul,
What up,
does
Rumble?
that kind of obscure me from where the people would be?
Yeah.
Like, can I go check that out real quick?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you you see nothing. It sounds like the gunfire is substantial, like far away and getting further.
Okay.
And it sounds like there is buildings between you and the sound. Like you don't hear it. You hear it like echoing off the slapping off the buildings to your right, or basically dead ahead from basically right where your car was parked at.
Mhm.
Like it's kind of sounds like it's like coming from this direct, like this area, Wood Street.
I pat down the driver who got ejected, see if I can find a billfold on him.
All right, yeah,
Actually, before that, what is he wearing? Is he dressed like a regular guy or?
yeah, he's wearing like a cheap blue suit, like yeah, cheap blue suit, looks kind of European cut. If you dig through to find his wallet, you would see yeah, you pull out the wallet and it says Jacques Dupree, and it's like a French it's like a ID from Paris.
I turn to Sparrow and say, "Don't worry, he's just a French guy."
Yeah, so I think Sparrow had realized that maybe you give him the all clear signal or something. So he,
Yeah, I do the universal symbol of "come over here" with the behind the shoulder waving.
Yeah, so he approaches him as well.
All right. All right, yeah. So you are checking that. You give a little holler. Agent Sparrow runs up, and as you get closer, Agent Sparrow, you see on the ground what appears to be a like a broken like theatrical mask. It's like a sheet of like plaster, basically. That's what it looks like. And you can sort of recognize the face on it. And if you take a second and kind of put it together, it
Yeah.
appears to be Agent Shadow, the guy who you saw reading the book the other day
Yeah.
at work. He's wearing the
The-
same
the
clothes that he was the last time you saw him.
The one that was driving, the guy that was driving the U-Haul, or the mask?
The guy that was driving the U-Haul and the mask.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
And the mask.
And do you want to take a closer look at the body?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it's really him.
All right. Yeah, as you look at you get a closer look, you can see like his arm and his wrist and his watch. And you find it's quite strange that this appears to be a body of somebody who's been dead for quite a while. Like it's not a fresh corpse. Like if you can actually start getting a whiff of it if you get close enough to
Ugh.
like yeah.
And he was ejected from the driver's.
Yeah, he was ejected
Driver's
from the
seat?
driver's seat. Like you just basically saw it happen.
Okay. Uh, this guy, this is an agent. He's one of ours.
What up, Rumble?
I know him.
Sorry, it's hard to do two things at once here.
How do you know him?
He was at the skiff. We're working on some items from Drexler's house. He started reading one of the books and got all weird, and we had to calm him down.
Jesus.
He was alive. What was it? However long ago that was. I don't know how long ago it was that we were there, but he was alive then.
When did he last see him?
And how long ago was that in game time?
It would have been 7 days. Think-
Just 1 week.
Yeah, it was the 4th.
He was breathing
the
a week ago.
It was the 5th.
I assume the agent had a gun on him, right?
No gun that you can see.
No gun.
Yep. If you want to look into the car, there might be. You could.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I'll peer into the car.
All
So
right.
just to understand, so the mask that I found is his face.
Yeah. It looks like cheap 2-dimensional. It's basically flat. Like it's not 3-dimensional. It's like a flat mask with a picture on it, basically, of his face with the eyes cut out.
And
does it look like it's is it a photographic image, or is it like something that was drawn, or?
Yeah, it looks more photographic.
the body, what's left of it, is that the agent's body? Or is he just wearing
Yeah,
a mask
that's-
that depicts the agent? Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure about that one.
Not sure about that one.
I mean, that's going to require some probably DNA or something.
That's
I mean, he
true.
had
We
his
don't know
he had his wallet in his pocket.
Yeah, but do we know government names?
No.
Well, I
I
guess
just
we
know-
do know
I just him
government
as
names. Do we
agent.
know real names?
Maybe not, but he would have like his FBI. He has an FBI ID with his fake name on it.
Okay.
That
So we can say pretty
you guys
certainly
might
that's
know.
the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at the body. It looks like him.
Okay.
Maybe decomposed. But is there any? Does the U-Haul have any bullet holes in it? Was it shot at as well, or was it just crash?
If you look, yeah, there's a couple of bullet holes in the above the door or above the cab, like it's like a box truck, so there's a couple of bullet holes up there. If you look around, it's definitely been shot a few times. And you hear more M4 fire and pistol fire. Now sounds like it's like a block or two away. It's starting to get really muffled.
Weird. Is there anything else in the cab of the truck?
No, I mean, yeah, if you look down at the floorboard, there is a like a pistol, like a 380, like a small semi-automatic pistol, small caliber, like compact concealed carry type.
Okay.
I'd take that if I was you.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way if we needed to keep it as evidence, like not put fingerprints on it or something. Um, is it in a holster?
No, it's just loose.
This is. I'll take it.
Is it loaded?
Pop it open. Yeah, it looks loaded, unfired.
Unfired. Okay. Oh man. I'm curious what's in the back of the U-Haul, but I don't know if it's the right time to open the trunk. Open the.
If you walk around to the back of the U-Haul, you see that it is open, and on the like laying inside of it, all you can see is a blanket and an M240 Bravo heavy machine gun, like the squad automatic weapon. That if you've seen any military movies, you've seen it before.
Yeah, I saw it.
Belt fed, I think 308 caliber, like heavy weapon.
The kind you mount on a truck.
Yeah, typically, or
Yeah.
put on like a tripod for, like the whole like platoon would have.
Yeah.
Like
Is
it's
it
like
mounted?
it's just on a bipod.
It's on a bipod.
So in the like carrying configuration.
Does
And
it
that's
smell
all
like
that's in
it's-
there?
That is all that's in there. There's looks like a drum of ammo,
Okay.
and the drum that's connected to it. That's empty.
Does it smell like smoke or gunfire?
Oh yeah, it's reeks of gunfire. You see like spent cartridges and the clips that held them together all over the floor. Looks like that was what, obviously that's what unloaded on you. It appears that, they pulled up and just started shooting out of the back. Get the idea that there's at least one more on foot right now that's running around baiting the police.
Whoever was in the back of the U-Haul, yeah.
With my criminology, do I have a guess as to when the cops will show up?
Yeah. You would guess that it, probably 45 seconds, a minute from now. And you would probably assume that the pistols you've been hearing are probably cops engaging the, already engaging the suspect.
Well, we need to get rid of this. We need to get the body for sure. We can't let the police find that.
Yeah, and then I'd look at the saw gun and I'd say that thing's hot as hell anyways. I'm not touching it.
Oh yeah, it's cooking.
Hot as in that thing was just used in a murder and a shooting in public. I'm not gonna get caught walking around with that thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. Do we should wipe down the truck so that doesn't lead back to the agent, former agent?
All right. Yeah, you hear police sirens, start lighting up all over town.
Okay. And you said we have like 30 seconds, right? 30 to 45.
Something like that, maybe a minute.
Okay.
Depends on traffic. But your
How
car.
far away?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say your car, your SUV is right across the street. If you.
Okay. Would we have enough time to wrap the body in the blanket and then dump it in the SUV?
Yeah.
Pull the truck around if I can get it.
Okay, how about that? How about Mike Shatter wraps the body up as discreetly as he can, trying to keep it mostly behind the U-Haul so people can't really see. And then I tell Sparrow to go grab the truck. We're gonna get this thing out of here.
Sure. Yeah, there is room to go around the back. So if you wanted to, if you wanted to, you could like drive over and go around the back of the U-Haul and be
perfect.
pretty close to out of sight. How about you guys give me each of you a luck roll just to see, what if anybody notices. All right.
Uh,
All right. Yeah.
let's
So it's
see.
Shatter wraps the body. Sparrow grabs the vehicle. You know, as you're wrapping the body, you hear like "Brrr," you know, Sparrow slam on the brakes behind you. Do you yell anything, Sparrow, to him?
No.
All right. Well,
So I'm trying to pull. I'm trying to pull around into the to back the truck into the alleyway and
yeah, you're able to go around the truck and get to where you're basically covered. Like nobody can really see because the way the truck crashed, the body's kind of on that side, so you're pretty protected back here. I mean, if you want to, you can go the other way, but then he'd have to take the body and like run all the way around the truck.
No, I wanted to bring
Let's
the. I
not do
wanted, to,
that.
I wanted to bring the truck into the alley and make it, as inconspicuous as possible.
Yeah, you're right there. You're able to pull up, and you know you got like 7 feet between, you know, Shatter, or Shatter, and the like the gate of
Shadow and
the
Shadow with remains of Shadow.
Shatter with Shadow's corpse potentially. Yeah, you're right there. If you want to, you can throw it in the back.
So
Actually,
failed luck roll didn't
was
encounter
that
any obstacles.
not that you know
Those
of.
may be coming soon.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, actually,
we're good. No one saw me.
yeah, actually, we'll we'll say that you go to pop the back open and it's locked. So you're standing there with a body over your shoulder and trying to turn the little the you know, it's like a hatchback SUV, like a suburban.
Yeah. I yell, "Pop the damn trunk!"
That's like fumbling for the keys.
Pop. All right, it's open. Yeah, you throw you open it up, just throw him in the back. Do you go around or you climb in with him? What do you do? It's
I'm
unlocked.
sitting. Yeah, I'm sitting shotgun.
Can I run over and just take my jacket and just wipe down the steering wheel and the door handle to the U-Haul? Just
Sure.
obfuscate any investigation that might happen afterwards.
Print wiped off. Sure. All right. Yeah. You're driving Sparrow and Shatter jumps in.
There's nothing in the glove compartment either of the U-Haul. We checked that too. Or the little.
Yeah, it's nothing in there. Just like the book, owner's manual, and like some bullshit.
Like a rental agreement or something.
Papers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing with their name on it or anything. Just you know, the standard crap for.
Can I just take a picture of the license plate with my cell phone real quick, or the registration or the number of the truck or whatever it is?
Sure, yeah. You can grab the like VIN number right off the dashboard, or you can run around back. Your choice.
My gun is still out. I'm sitting shotgun, just looking out, making sure nobody is coming around.
All right. Yeah, you hear gunfire in the distance.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you get the VIN number. That should lead you to it.
Okay.
All right.
All right, run around and jump into the SUV.
All right. All right. Which way do you want to go here? The gunfire sounds like it's coming from the south. So straight.
You said Sparrow is from Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at him and say, "So where do you usually dump a body around here?"
Well, I don't do a lot of body dumping, but I think we should take him back to HQ.
Oh, that'll work too.
Should we go towards? Do you want to go towards the gunfire and investigate further, or do you want to bail?
I mean, if I was a cop and I saw somebody driving towards gunfire, I'd probably pull him over. So I'd bail.
Okay.
All right. You guys head down to Smithfield Street. Let's see here.
A lot of one-way streets in downtown Pittsburgh.
Yeah. It looks like you have to go left. It's just the way you want to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think you have a choice here. No.
Ooh, a subway.
No choice.
It's like traffic's.
Okay, yeah, well, it does look like you have a choice. Yep. If you know the streets, you can take a right, and it looks like you can
Okay.
get up onto the highway here.
Yeah,
Double
there they are.
check. The roads are quite confusing. Yeah, this is going that way. So yeah,
There they
that
are.
is an option. All right. So yeah, you end up hitting the highway northbound, Bigelow
And while
Boulevard.
while we're driving, you mentioned that the body looked like it had been decomposing for a little bit, right? Not just.
Oh yeah, looks like months. It smells like shit. You definitely want to crack a window. It smells
I
like
light a cigarette,
old
try to
cow.
cover up the body smell with cigarette smell.
Do we have like, is there like a police scanner in the SUV potentially?
Yep. You got a
Like,
CB,
listen
police
to
scanner,
what's
the
going
whole
on.
thing. All right. Yeah. If you so as you're heading up the road, so yeah, if you turn your scanner on, you would hear pandemonium basically of like active shooter downtown. Uh, they're saying that they got him cornered in a building on Wood Street, and basically just lots of tactical stuff. Hard to not a lot of information other than move up, go right.
Yeah.
What
I mean, his accomplice could be, another DG agent. I don't know. Who knows?
could be. Man down. Sounds like several cops have been shot as well.
Hmm.
All right. So yeah, you get up to the it's been like a minute down the road, so you're pretty confident that you're not immediately followed.
Okay.
What what do you do from here?
How far of a drive is it to get to the HQ?
I think
Bit of a drive, right?
not too far.
No?
One sec here. Yeah, like somewhere in this area. It's like 10 miles, so probably like 15, 20 minutes, depending on traffic.
Should we call in? Should we call it into the handler, or should we just head for the HQ?
I'd say we call it into the handler real quick, just to see if there's anything.
Yeah, just in case the other guy was in the back might also be
Yeah, it
a
can't
walking
hurt, right?
corpse. Yeah.
All right. All right, go for Miller. What the hell's going on? Are you involved with the shooting downtown?
Hell yes. I
Oh
don't
my
think they
God.
were shooting at us. I fill him in on the identity of the driver of the U-Haul.
Holy shit.
And he wasn't alone.
All right. Yeah, if you fill him in. Yeah, he's holy shit. Did you see did you get a look at the other shooter?
Negative.
No.
Hmm. Well, Agent Black has been missing, or has been, kind of AWOL for the last week as well. He's like a heavy operator type. So it's very possible that that's our lead suspect for the other shooter.
The type to use like a saw?
Yeah, definitely. He's like special forces type.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I think you guys need to get back here. Unless you can think of something else to do with that body. You can't get pulled over with that's hard to cover up if you get snagged by the cops with a rotten corpse in your car. That's going to be a whole mess of shit.
Yeah, no. Figured you guys someone with medical background could look at him and figure out how he was driving a truck. How a dead person is driving a truck.
Oh, what? What do you mean, dead person?
He
Alright.
fucking reeks like he's been dead for 3 months.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Do you see my the map still on my shared window, or do you see like a background of the desktop?
The map.
No, didn't matter.
Okay, well that's not going to work. I must have. Let me see. Okay, PC homes, I guess. No. Character locations. There we go. Let's try not to show a bunch of crap. All right, yeah. So, all right, yeah. You guys head back to the HQ. You know that there's medical facilities there, so they can take care of any like clandestine autopsies.
Mm-hmm.
But once you guys go ahead and, you know, if you have any like conversations on your way back, feel free.
Yeah.
I just feel Shatter on what happened at, you know, the last time I saw him. What book was he reading? I forget. It was like a Latin.
He read the first act and like half the second act of The King in Yellow, I believe.
Oh, that's
The
right.
play. And he read some other, like he did read a Latin book that was somewhat crazy too, but The King in Yellow one was the one that
Yeah.
very questionable.
He was reading some.
Ask it.
He was reading some play or I don't know, some Latin occult book and some a play. I don't know. And he just kind of lost his shit.
You ever see anything like this before?
No.
No. What
Well,
what did you do before this?
I'm a government contractor, working IT. This is not something that happens to me every day. I don't know about you, but he's like coming down from the adrenaline rush. His hands are shaking. He's like, you know, keep breathing hard.
Yeah, my Shatter is clearly a little bit more alert than he would usually be, but other than that, he's not having like a adrenaline crash or anything like that. He's pretty calm. And he said, I've been on. This has happened before to me.
Oh, good. Well, I'm happy for you. This is not my scene.
Well, plays that make people go crazy aren't mine either. So
Yeah.
What up, Rumble?
I mean, dead bodies driving trucks. Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of threw this
Hopefully
one
they-
together because we had 2 people cancel.
Yeah, I'll be happy to turn that over to Miller from here.
real quick, are we both still bloodied?
Sparrow's covered in blood. You're fine.
Okay. I recommend you change your clothes too when you get there.
Good call. I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah.
Kind of forgot about that.
That's a good idea. Good idea.
Yeah, if we got pulled over and there was
Yeah,
a
I won't be
dead guy in the
speeding.
trunk and you covered in blood with a stolen pistol.
He doesn't realize he's like, you know, he's exceeding the speed limit until you point it out.
FBI.
Yeah.
Yeah, FBI special agent, don't worry about it.
Go about your business.
We got it handled.
Oh. We make it back to the
Yeah.
news. No other further incidents. It's not, we don't hear pounding from the back of the from the back of the SUV.
Nope.
Moving around back there.
That'd be cool though.
Not for us.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Not
Uh-huh.
for us.
Yeah. So you guys head head back to the HQ. While you're en route, Miller calls you and says to go to, gives you the coordinates to the, place to park. It's one of the bays in a warehouse across the road from the HQ. Sparrow, you would know that there's a tunnel that connects the hangar to here.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is where like the medical facilities and shit are. Apparently Miller decided it'd be easier to dump, take a body over here. There's a loading dock, and lots of traffic in and out. It's a little you know, little. Plus, you don't have to carry the body all the way through a tiny little tunnel. But yeah, as you guys, sorry, I was coughing here. As you guys arrive, you see. A second here. You see a couple dudes open the gate as you back in. Obviously, you know, they've been told to expect you. And one of the dudes is like a big trucker looking dude. You know, 40s, you know, mid 40s, portly guy. Looks kind of like a, you know, used to be a biker maybe. Along with a younger gentleman who is, you know, wiry gentleman. And, you know, they immediately spring to work, grab the, you know, pop the trunk open. Is it unlocked still, or do you lock it?
Locked it. Yeah.
It's like, pop the trunk. What the fuck?
Hey, pop the trunk.
All right, yeah, they grab the body and throw it onto like a gurney and wheel it into the room. And the big biker looking guy looks over his shoulder at you guys and says, close the door, or, you know, close the door after yourself or whatever, like assuming that you're following them probably. But you know, it's on you guys. What do you want to do? Follow him, get back to the, you know, there is the shooting still going on. Seems to have died off though. They're actually yeah, I mean, I guess you were listening to the radio the whole time. So the shooting has seemed to have died down. The cops are talking about having them surrounded, and they're you know, you can kind of hear like tactical talk as they kind of try to get like clear a big building that they believe he's in there somewhere. They saw him go in.
Okay, well, Shadow, they may send you to collect this guy. He's in black. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe you stay here and I go. I mean, but with you staying here, there's nothing that we would necessarily gain. You could come with me.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you a fighting type? Are you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he thinks he is. He likes to go to the range and, you know, shoot. He can handle himself. He can handle a weapon, but he's not been in too many combat situations, other than street fighting.
All right.
Yeah, besides,
I
once we
get-
get there, saying this is sort of relieve Sparrow. Besides, once we get there, most of the fighting will be done anyways.
All right, I gotta go change, real quick.
Ah, right.
They probably have a spare set of clothes or something in here I could use. So I'll follow the guy with the gurney
right.
down to the bowels and try to
All right. Yeah.
change a set of clothes.
There is a wardrobe. You know, if you mention that, they will show you a door, open it. There's a bunch of racks with like random shit in it. It looks like, you know, like a dressing room at like a, you know, movie or some, like, you know, Saturday Night Live kind of a thing where there's different costumes and, you know, workers outfits, cop outfits, you know, lots of different civilian clothes. What do you
That sounds interesting.
What do you find?
I'll dress up like a police officer.
Does it come with a badge?
It does have a badge on it. Looks real. Like a Pittsburgh PD.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna will some authority.
I'm gonna. hmm. I'm not gonna wear one. I'm gonna keep my clothes on.
All right, sticking civilian.
Civilian, or if I need to be off-duty cop.
Gotcha.
So when you see Sparrow come back out of the building, he's in a police officer's uniform.
I shake my head silently.
All right. Yeah, if you want a gun to match, they'll grab you a gun
Yes, I do.
that
Yeah.
a 9mm or something that'll
Yeah.
a Glock 17
It's-
probably to go into the holster for the cop.
Yeah, whatever the standard police issue is.
All right. All right. Let's see here. 8:21. You guys want to take 5 and take a
Yeah.
leak or something?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask for a bathroom break.
Yeah, do your thing. I got to kind of figure out what we're doing.
All right.
See you in a minute.
All
All
right.
right.
See y'all.
I'm gonna say.
All right. I didn't expect this. Okay, well, fuck. Where are they at? Let's see. Where's this guy go? Went down the street. They think he's in a building. What building? The good building. This little building looks pretty cool. Bunch of floors. All right, we'll say that's where they last saw him. All right, let me grab my notes here. What notes do I need? Let's see. Got a bunch of law enforcement. Where's the law enforcement? Oh, Rocco. Rocky Bianchi. Patrol officer. Early 40s, salt and pepper hair. He's too old for this shit. Old leather jacket. Under his uniform. That's stupid. Fuck you, ChatGPT. Just make it. Use these names and make the rest up. All right. How's it going, Rumble? Thanks there, Raza. Waka Waka. What's up, ETN? Yeah, I know it was a while ago, but I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Good to see you. All right. Where are we at? All right. So, cops got this dude cornered in this building. He just blew a bunch of people away in an art gallery. It has been 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Why is this in daytime? 6. Now we're wrong. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so I got the shit popping off over here if they want to check that. This shit. Cool. And I think, we'll see. We will see how it goes. The Yuzon Kitchen. The Industrialist Hotel. Oh, it's a hotel? I don't want a hotel. Fuck it. It's a hotel. Lots of rooms for the cops to search. National Bank. Training. Parking court. Chicken and pizza. That sounds good.
Yes. Oh, yep.
I think we got it. Large building. Just going to have a big cop perimeter. It'd be hard to get in there. Need a better program for this. All right. Yeah, ready whenever you guys are.
I am ready.
I'm good.
All right, sweet. All right, so yeah, you head back.
Like, do we have orders? Like, what is our directive?
Well, you haven't really asked since. I think Miller's just letting you do your thing unless you need, want him to, give you some assistance. He just kind of mentioned that there was this shooting still going on and potentially was an agent. If you want to talk to him.
Yeah, can I do that? Can we do that real quick? We have time?
Yeah, sure. As you're doing your thing, you get your cop uniform on, and he appears over at the warehouse, and he's like, status update. He looks at you, Sparrow.
Yeah, well, after this is over, you and I are going to have a chat. But for right now, what do you want us to do about this other missing agent that might be the other participant in this gun battle?
I mean, that's a good question. The cops are proceeding as if they have a barricaded suspect. He's not answering any calls. They're kind of searching a building looking for him. Was last seen running, shooting out of the window at a hotel in downtown. So I'm not sure. It seems like you have a plan already with your police uniform. Do you have a badge to go, or do you have like an ID to go with that, or just the uniform?
I just grabbed the uniform from the wardrobe.
Right, that's risky, but I'll trust your
A lot
instincts.
of time, right? I imagine the agency wants us to. If this is a rogue agent, they want us to bring him in, right? Before the police or anybody else has a chance to get their hands on him.
Oof. Yeah, good question. I mean, I've passed it up the chain of command, so I'd be willing to bet somebody's making plans already. I haven't heard back anything. Might be a job for the purge unit. It's up to you guys though. You could check it out. What did you find at the art show? Anything?
Well, Drexler wasn't there. We didn't have much of a chance to do investigating because the woman's head exploded next to me right not long after we got there. So any idea who
the second Cassandra got there, the gunfire started.
Yeah, that's true. Any idea who the other combatants might be?
Not sure. I mean, we have access to some reports. we just have, you know, basic stuff, some casualties. No identifications. You know, it hasn't been very long, so they're not releasing any identification. We don't have any men, you know, anybody on the scene yet. You know, we have guys in the Pittsburgh PD, but none of them were able to make it to the scene yet. But several casualties at the art exhibit for sure.
I mean, I don't know if
Cops-
Agent Shadow agrees, but I don't think our cover was blown. I don't think they were coming after us. I don't think.
No, our cover wasn't blown. Instead of running into gunfire, why don't we go back to the art gallery and see what we can see from there?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Maybe Cassandra's still alive. Maybe Timothy knows something, or Timothy.
All right.
One thing though, you might want to change out of that cop costume.
Oh yeah, I gotta change my clothes again. All right, I'll go and change. Wash my hands. Get the blood out of my hair. Blood and brains and guts.
All right.
If I get down there quick enough, they might not have the street blocked off. or the
Sorry.
building cordoned off.
Yeah, you guys, you know, get there, cruise down this Liberty, get about a block away, and you can see that there's several police officers standing out in front of the building. No real cordon yet. I mean, you see 3 officers kind of spread out along the front of the building, and you know, a couple of ambulances up on the curb. See some, you know, moving in and out of the building, but nothing too crazy yet.
I walk up to the cops and I flash my badge and I say, FBI, I need to get in there.
All right. Says, damn, that was fast. Yeah, go right in. And he'll kind of, you know, gesture with his arm for you to head in. You following, Sparrow?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you guys head in. As soon as you get to the door, you see, you know, it's just a couple of bodies on the ground with sheets over them. Paramedics are, you know, like in the corner of the room, giving somebody like resuscitation and whatnot. And you know, as you go in the door, you know, a stretcher comes ripping out with 2 paramedics, and you see them throw it into a ambulance and take off, basically. But yeah, you're right back where you were like less than an hour ago. But there are now 2 dead bodies laying on the ground, and paramedic, like, you know, doing like the whole crash crew thing.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
I think
do?
they wouldn't let anybody leave, right? Because they wouldn't want to question them about what they saw.
No.
Some people there's
Yeah, if you yeah, you can kind of hear some like murmuring in the back of the room. And if you went around in the very back room where the bathrooms were, there's a group of people who were, you know, you just hear them talking, so probably you assume that's where the witnesses are.
First thing I do is I gingerly kind of lift the cloth over the dead bodies and see if they're anybody we recognize.
Oof. You lift the first one and you see a cute blonde chick, young blonde chick in her early 20s. And then if you lift the other one, you see Timothy.
oh
I look at the paramedic and I just kind of yell from across the room. You know who this girl is?
Says no fucking clue.
No fucking clue.
Oh, check her
It's not
pocket. Check her
Cassandra, right?
purse.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, it's Cassandra Schmeckley.
Oh, damn.
Well, is there anything else in her purse?
Normal stuff.
Cell
Keys.
phone?
Yeah, cell phone.
All right, I take that. Do I have like an evidence bag or anything like that? Anything that looks like I'm not just robbing
Sure.
the pockets of dead people?
Yeah, sure. You probably would have brought it.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
there's
I drop
definitely
that
one
in.
in the car, like a Pelican case with,
Yeah.
you know, like investigation crap, all
Okay.
them good stuff.
I drop that in there.
All right. Yep. Phone acquired.
That's good. That's a good call. We can maybe see if she was in contact with Drexler or somebody.
Yeah, I mean, you know more about that stuff than I do.
Yeah. Once we get back to my equipment, I could take a look.
All right. Yeah. You're rifling through a dead girl's purse. What are you getting into, Shadow? Or
I
Sparrow?
was gonna, yeah, I was gonna wander over to those Cassandra's paintings and see if any of them took any hits.
You see one of them, the large spiral painting is covered in blood and brains. The other one with the big triangle, it's got some blood on it, but the other there's blood all over all of them, but only the one is pretty severely damaged. It's 80% brains and blood at this point.
It's damaged.
A couple gunshot wounds. Yeah, they all have a couple of There's, the one that looks bad, really bad. The other ones are remotely okay. They got a couple holes in them.
These are Cassandra's paintings, right? With the
Yes.
spiral and the purple. Okay.
Yep.
I woke up to Sparrow and I asked, this is my first day on this job. Do we have any art specialists or anything back at the base?
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure we could ask Miller, but none that I know.
I mean, can't hurt taking them for evidence, right?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, so as if we were supposed to be there, at least as if
Okay,
Shadow was supposed to be there.
All right. One of these paintings is huge, so you're gonna probably need to either break it and break the frame and fold it up, or strap it to the roof of the car. The two of them are maybe 4 by 3 feet, and one of them, the big Jackson Pollocky one, is like 7 foot by 7 foot, like huge square. The really, really bad one, though, the one that's covered in massive amount of brains, is one of the smaller ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you would know that you could probably get these, like this is something that you could get access to later, no problem.
Okay.
Through once the cops lock it down and stuff. They'll put crime scene tape up, and then you can come in all alone anytime in the future and check them out.
Why don't we just take pictures of them, just for fun?
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. Yeah, snap some pictures. Imagine you got smartphones.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Click. All right.
Oh boy.
Pictures achieved.
And are there police inside?
You can hear what you assume. You can hear what you would guess would be a cop in the back talking to the citizens. Yeah, I mean, he's basically, you're sure it's a cop. He's telling them to calm down. He needs to get their statements, that kind of thing.
Okay.
This is how we do things.
Yeah. When we walked in, over by where the U-Haul had crashed into the side of the building. Was there any activity down there?
Not that you noticed. Uh, there was just those 3 cops standing out front.
Okay.
It could be around the side of the, the way the U-Haul was, you wouldn't really be able to see either side of it. You could see into the back of it basically, and there was nothing going on back there. The gun was still sitting there. You would guess there's probably a cop watching it though. If they got 3 for the door, there's probably 1 or 2 over there. You have very high criminology. Splatter does for sure. So, but with basic like understanding of the law enforcement, you're pretty sure that the reason there's like a sparse reaction here is because there's, probably 100 or so cops surrounding whatever building there's like the threat is at, right? Like they all hands on deck over there, and they got the skeleton crew over here with, basically just to keep it secure for the detectives to show up and aid the, the medical staff with the recovery, because there's still bodies around. Looking around, you would see that some of the people are gone. The guy that got shot in the gut, he's gone. You could see some blood streaks and stuff. So you're guessing that another, there was probably a few lesser wounded people that got hauled off to the hospital.
I turn to Sparrow and I say, I'm happy to let the goon squad deal with the shooter. You want to go see what's going on with the?
You and me both.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I could think of is we could use your FBI badge to get over to the U-Haul and maybe try to give any other evidence that might point back to DG.
Yeah, you both have a FBI badge. So
that's right. We both have it.
Yeah, so you're pretty good in that regard. As far as yeah, I mean, you can be around. You would know that you probably don't have jurisdiction, so a cop could be like, come back when you got the right paperwork, kind of a thing. But the guy at the front door, most of them are going to be, beat cops at least. When the detectives get here, like they're going to be like, this is my case, that kind of shit. They'll be territorial, but these guys are just like, oh shit, it's a fucking massacre. Maybe there's a good reason these guys are here, But
I wonder if there's like, if I can find out when I get back to the headquarters if I can access any street cameras. And maybe see what had happened leading up to that.
All right. All right. Is that the plan then? Head back and
unless you
check
want to
out
go
this.
back and unless you want to go to the U-Haul and try to cover up any other evidence that might lead back to Agent Black.
Why don't you check out the U-Haul? I'm gonna go see what the cops are saying.
Okay.
All right. The cops over at the shootout?
No, over talking to the people who are there at the.
Oh, I got you in the back. All right. So yeah, Agent Sparrow ducks out front, heads over to the U-Haul. You would, if you go around either side of it, you'll see that there is an officer basically standing by the driver's door. Well, there's one by the driver door watching like in the alleyway, one by the passenger door watching that side, and then the cops that are standing out front can have a clear line of sight into the back of the truck. So, they could, intervene if somebody decided to grab that machine gun or anything.
Sure. Okay. All right. I walk up to them like I belong here. They have, they have confidence.
All right. He says,
flash the badge and say something about how crazy these events are.
Yeah, it's like you see the officer, his shirt says, Officer Ellis. He says, yeah, it's freaking nuts, huh?
Right.
It's just
right here in downtown. What the?
Yeah, an art gallery of all things. A bunch of fancy pantses in there,
Yeah, students. I understand.
Yeah, this is a wild one. I've never even seen somebody use heavy weapons like this before. It's completely crazy. And this guy over here, I mean, look at this. He like gestures towards the like big smash stain on the wall. Like looks like this guy got ejected, but there's nobody here.
The body's not here.
Oh,
Huh.
no, nobody knows
Well,
what's going on. Detectives are scrambling, trying to find footage. We trying to figure out how many gunmen there are. We know of at least one, but the passenger appears to. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like he got up and walked away from that, but that would mean there's probably a third suspect that carried him off. Something I don't know.
well, yeah. I better have a look around.
That's crazy. Is this an FBI case or just passing by?
No, with this level of weaponry, this is FBI jurisdiction.
All right. Yeah, Officer Ellis looks through to this buddy and he's like, Runes, you hear that? The FBI's taking this one. And he just shakes his head. It's like, Thomas looks back at you like, anything else I can do? Can I be of assistance? I got to kind of watch this, keep this car, keep people out of here.
Yeah, no, you guys follow your orders. I'm just here. I'm just gonna take a look around. I'm not gonna mess with your orders. I just want to take a look.
All right. So yeah, we'll jump over to Agent Splinter or Splatter? Shatter. Jeez
Shatter.
Louise.
Shatter. Yeah.
Agent Shatter.
Agent Splatter.
Splatter, shatter, splatter. Walks around to the back of the room, and you see like a tall African American officer that's just calming down. Like there's like 5 people standing there, and one that's like kind of like sitting down, leaned against the wall, looks like pretty shell shocked. That's like a female in her 30s, and there's a couple dudes, a chick. And they're all acting like what you'd expect, mumbling.
Okay. Immediately I go up to the cop and I flash my badge and I say, "What's the word?"
Says, I don't know, man. You saw what I saw. It's crazy out here. Somebody just started shooting the place up. It's like something out of freaking John Wick or something.
Any idea why?
Fuck if I know. These are a bunch of nerds. Look at these people, yuppies and nerds. I don't know. Maybe Black Lives Matter. I can't help but notice all these bunch of rich white people.
I tell him to keep his voice down. Please, these people just got shot at.
True. It's like, sorry,
All right.
sorry. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
All right.
I mean,
Alright.
somebody pissed somebody off. I'll tell you that.
I slap him on the shoulder. Not like slap, like pat him.
Right.
And somewhat condescendingly saying it, it's all right, you're doing the best you can. And then I turn to the woman who's crying and I get down to her level and I ask her, are you all right? What happened?
All right. Yeah, she's like, no, I'm not all right. My husband just got killed in front of my eyes. It's just like kind of starts weeping. Just like,
So,
do you know who did this? What the hell happened?
so I'm trying to figure that out, and I think I need your help to do that.
Oh man.
Do you?
1 minute
Or
we're drinking
anything-
wine, or 1 minute we're drinking champagne, looking at a painting. The next minute, all hell broke loose.
Do you remember anything maybe odd that your husband was getting into before this happened, or anything strange about the art scene in Pitt?
I mean, not really. My husband has a lot of enemies, but that's just because he's a businessman.
And
Nothing. Nothing about any art deals that he doesn't buy a whole lot of art. He's more just, peruses and hobnobs and networking and stuff. He's not really a huge art guy.
What kind of enemies does he have?
Oh, people at it's typical stuff. He's a distributor, and people get stuck, right? Like, you don't get rich giving money away. I mean, typical stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Do
He's
they
got a
name-
few death. He's got a few death threats in the mail.
death threats from who?
I mean, I'm not quite sure. You'd have to probably ask the police.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they generally don't sign those, do they?
Yeah, right. He's turned them in every time, I guess. Like policy.
Do the names Drexler or Cassandra mean anything to you?
Drexler, I think it's his show, right? He's a professor.
Yeah, did your husband know him at all?
Not that I know of. We've come to this event for the last 3 years.
Okay.
I've met Drexler a time or two, but I don't think they were. My husband deals with more of a high end. Professors aren't really in the highest tax bracket, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. What was the name of your husband's company, ma'am?
It was Roche. Roche distribution.
ROCHE?
Yes.
Okay. And what do they distribute?
A little bit of everything. Nowadays, things are a lot more strict. So basically, just rebranded stuff from China, I believe. Brings in toasters and slaps a sticker on them and turns them into like what is it? Like takes generic ones and then rebrands them to different companies. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
I don't know exactly the technical term for it, but like redistributor, maybe something like that.
Okay. The death threats, were there any commonalities? Like, did they ever mention anything specific or how they
Yeah.
would do it?
Oh no, it's just that my husband they thought he was an asshole and he took advantage of him, that kind of thing. People whining about a deal. It's like you took the deal. Like come crying later.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's all these hidden fees. Yada yada. Like the hard, dog eat dog world out there.
Yeah, the distribution world is not one for the faint of heart.
Yeah. She kind of adjusts her like $7,000 purse. It's like it got blood. It's got blood on it. It's like shit.
And ma'am, what last thing? What's your name?
What is her name? Her name was Evelyn Merchant.
Evelyn Merchant.
Yes.
So, all right, thank you. And so thank you. The FBI will be in touch. We're gonna figure out who did this.
Thank you, sir. I have faith in you.
And
Pay a
I
lot of
stand up.
taxes, so.
Oh, I'm sure you do. And I stand up and I kind of nod at the cop, saying, that's how it's done.
He just nods, oblivious in his own world.
I meet outside.
All right. Yeah, as you head outside, you catch up with Agent Sparrow. She just got done talking to cops, and she is looking around. Or he is
Very
looking
well.
around.
Well, at least
Jeez.
one of these guys deserved it.
I hop up into the bed of the U-Haul and make a act of as if I'm looking around. But if anybody's watching, but then if they're not, I'm just gonna wipe down the trigger and then I'm
All right.
thinking it might lead back to the missing agent.
All right. Yeah. The cops in front of the building, kind of keeping an eye on the situation, but you can easily like kneel down with your back to them and, wipe it clean.
Yeah,
Easy.
nothing else in there besides what we saw earlier, just the blanket and the.
Just a blanket and casings, little clips, and the thing of ammo. One empty one and one full.
Okay. If there's nothing else back here, then I hop out of the back and then climb in the cab and maybe take a better look because earlier we were sort of rushed, so trying to look around, make sure we didn't miss anything in the cab.
All right. Yeah. Nothing to note in the cab.
Okay. Do these rails, do they have a GPS?
Yeah, under the hood, I'd imagine there's a low jack, if that's what you mean, but not on the dash or anything.
Yeah. Okay.
But with
I
that
mean,
with that serial number, you could probably find that.
okay, that's what I was going to ask. Was there any information I needed to get in order to be able to track its
You said
movements?
there was like a rental agreement in the glove box.
Yeah, it's not like the one that you would get. It's just the like standard stuff. Like you have to return it with full gas tank and
Okay.
what happens if you scratch it and all that crap.
And there's no
Okay.
connection to the Roche company, right?
Nope, no connection to anything as far as you know yet. You'd have to probably track down whatever U-Haul it came from, or you can easily get a license plate shot now. So,
Yeah.
now that people know who you are and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Okay. Can I just chat with the officers and see if they've got any updates on the shooter?
Sure. Yeah. Officer Ellis is talkative. He says that they haven't seen him in a while. He went into the hotel down the street, and the officers the SWAT teams arrived, and they're going room to room, but they haven't found him yet. He's killed a couple officers, so it's going to be a bad day for him when they do find him. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Two down and like a couple of wounded, three wounded.
We want to bite the bullet and go check this out.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go ahead?
Do we have lights on the SUV?
Um,
Like cop lights?
no, probably not.
No.
You would have like maybe undercover lights, I guess. Like the headlights probably flash, but nothing on the
Yeah,
roof.
that's what I meant, like on the dash.
Yeah, it would be like, probably whatever a typical undercover kind of a FBI vehicle would look like.
Yeah.
Like a
I say
normal
we
car.
throw
Let's see here.
I say we throw those on.
All right. All right. So you want to grab the car and head down?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah. You guys grab the car, head down. You get down, not far, a quarter of a mile away, and you come to like a roadblock with caution tape across the road and a couple of cop cars, up against each other to keep people from driving that way. Cops everywhere. There's like a bit of a crowd on the civilian or the non-cop side, right? There's somebody taking pictures and several civilians and talking to a cop who's telling them to chill out, basically.
I flash my badge once again, and again hit him with a, "What's the word? What's the situation? What's going on?"
Damn, FBI, that's quick. And he'll, it says like, we got one held up in the hotel somewhere. The guy, SWAT team's here. They're on the 4th floor, working their way to the roof. There are 11 floors, so they're about a quarter of the way
SWAT
done.
team, they enter through the ground floor.
Yes.
Heard.
Slow going, Got to go room to room. There's a bunch of guests. It's freaking nightmare in there.
Is there roof access?
Yeah, there should be.
Okay. Do you know where that would be?
Let me see here. Oh, for you guys, let's see. I am not sure. I don't think there's a fire escape. There has to be something
Gotta
though.
be, right?
Yeah, there's got to be something. Let's see, maybe in this back alley here.
Yeah.
But how do you get there? Okay, looks like you can go through this courtyard around. Yeah, it looks like if you go the long way around here, there might be. We'll say there's. Yeah, there's a fire escape around this back alley.
Okay. I say we start at the top and work our way down, just because we'll be covering less ground. The SWAT team's covered.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you guys take
Probably
the.
want to beat them to the punch, right?
All right. Yeah, you guys take the walk around. You have to, about 30 cops stop you and ask you who you are along the way. Flash the badge. They're all like, "Okay, go ahead." And yeah, as you get around to the back, you see there's 2 officers kind of guarding the with their guns raised, keeping an eye out on the fire escape. Damn it, the fire escape. And they're like, hey, who are you guys? This is off limits.
Flash the badge.
Yep, FBI.
FBI. All right, that was fast. How can I help you, FBI?
We need to get up there.
You want to go up there?
Yes.
I mean, you sure about that?
Let me rephrase this. We are going up there. Time is of the essence right now.
I mean, all right. Go ahead. He'll show you. He'll nudge his head towards the thing, or towards the. It's the old-fashioned kind with the. So you're gonna have to jump up and grab the ladder and drag it down. All that jazz. Yeah, if you guys do that, you start up and you can hear him on his radio. It's like, I got 2 FBI back here. They're heading to the roof. And then you can hear his like somebody come on. What the fuck? And he starts talking to him. He's like, 2 FBI, I'm telling you. You're gonna try to. What are you gonna do here? You can push on, or listen to whatever bullshit he's got going on. He's not stopping you at the moment.
I say we push onto the roof.
Just push on, yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys push on to the roof. Get to the roof. Let me see here. Go ahead and both give me a die 10. There's a little picture of dice. Yeah. You can just hit the picture and hit enter. That'll work. Or you can hit R or /R 1d10. Seven, 8. All right. So 8 hours later, You guys, hamstrings are hurting from crouching for 8 hours, and you meet up with the SWAT team uh, on like the 8th floor, and you know, if you they say, did you see anything? And you guys have a moment and realize that you searched the whole building and didn't find anything. What the fuck?
They didn't find anything.
They didn't find anything. You didn't find anything?
No.
All right. Well, he's gonna, like, the guy who was talking looks at the other guys and he kind of gives them the, like the point with his finger to proceed, and they continue up the steps to the 9th floor and start searching. As they're gonna search the whole building. But yeah, it doesn't appear to be anybody here.
Is the SWAT guy who was talking to us still there?
Yeah, he's standing there. It's like, how'd you guys get here so quick? This is weird. I had my the head detective or whatever was told me to keep an eye out for you guys. He wants to talk to you, by the way.
Great. We got in to the roof. You weren't shot at or anything? Didn't take fire?
No, everything was pretty chill by the time we got here. One of my friends got, his life taken, but that was before I got here. He was a patrol officer. He was one of the ones that basically saw this like immediately happen. So he would, he's up the street there. Well, he fell up the street. They immediately took him to the hospital.
And the guy, was he shooting from the building or?
Yeah, that's what they said. They said he was shooting out of the like a second story window down onto the street.
Second floor?
Yeah, second floor up front, probably 2A. The like the one of these first rooms here.
All right.
Or actually, we'll say it's the middle, like this middle door here. It was the like the hallway. There's a hallway runs up and down, and there's like windows at both ends. And he was shooting towards the south, like out the south side. Pinned the cops down for a few, and then disappeared into the building. There's no basement. We had men on the back, so it doesn't seem like he went down the fire escape.
Were you there for the shooting?
Negative. I was off duty. Showed up when they put in the call for SWAT.
Did you hear any reports about what caliber the gun might have been? What kind of gun it might have been?
I think it was a M4A1 or an AR of some kind. 5.56.
Okay.
223, something along that lines. Big boy rounds, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But
Well, don't worry. We'll get this on the bitch. He couldn't have gotten far. Trying to show some solidarity with law enforcement.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna work our way to the roof and then work our way back down. We're pretty sure he's got to be in here.
You guys? And say, oh, go ahead.
He was gonna ask if you searched the roof, and we'll say you definitely did.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. Yeah, he heads up unless you stop him.
No.
So, did you talk to Tobias? Detective Tobias. He's looking for you guys.
Is he out front?
Yeah, he should be.
Okay. I turn to Sparrow and I say, you want to hit 2A first just to see what we can see?
Hit 2A?
Yeah, the room he was shooting out of.
Oh, yeah.
See if there's anything,
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah, you guys head downstairs.
Here, right?
What's that? Sorry.
He's got to be in the building, right? He says, not really believing that. I mean, at this point, anything's possible.
All right. Yeah, if you guys head downstairs, when you get to the second floor, you can see an officer like in the window, and next to an open door. You head down and you see 2A, and there's just a smashed out window and nothing fancy. Looks like just a Clean hotel room. As you go up, the officer will tell you that the room was unrented. The door just got kicked in. Whoever suspect kicked the door in, started
there-
shooting, and
Is
then
there like
there
shell casings or any?
Shell casings,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah, there's shell casings all over the floor over by the window.
Okay.
Nothing else unusual in the room. Like there's no
No,
weird
beds
switches
made.
or-
It's all nice. Yeah, it looks like an empty room. Still got the mints and all the coffee and all that shit. Everything's laid out like waiting to be rented.
Any
What
blood?
kind of, it's like an apartment complex. You said, right?
It's a hotel, the Industrialist Hotel.
So they probably have cameras in there in the hallways.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And no
What
blood
they
or
ca-
anything?
If you look around, nothing that you can see, like nothing that looks fresh or anything.
Nothing,
Looks
there's no
good.
lingering odor of aroma of like of a
Oh,
carcass or anything like that.
and it does smell pretty foul in there, and
It
you can
does.
see like 2 boot prints on the bed, like somebody stood on the bed and shot downwards out the window. Shell casings, most of them are on the ground. In the far, like on the opposite side of the bed is the window.
Can I make out what size boot?
Not really. Just
Not
looks
really.
like a typical like army boot,
Okay.
like probably size 10 to 13. They're pretty smudged up. Not really a clear print, just more like, it's like not like mud or anything. It's like street dust and whatnot.
Yeah.
You take some pictures, maybe get some like a nerd to check it out.
Might as well.
Hey, you have a nerd right here.
Well, there you go. You want to hit it with some forensics or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. So
Pick,
no forensics.
have your pick, forensics or computer stuff.
Well, my forensics
Kind of
is
a-
zero, exactly zero. So
Oh, gotcha.
uh, so if I use like
Let's see what you got here. What am I looking? I'm blind. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, there it is. Let's see. Yeah, you don't really have anything. If you
No.
take some pictures, you could probably use your computer science later
yeah,
when you get some
Okay.
time and run it against like a database or something like that.
yep, I'll do that.
I'll say pictures, footprint.
And the shell casing, I can look and see that they're probably 5.56 or something
Yep.
like that. Okay.
Yep, 5.56. Nothing fancy, just like bulk ammo basically.
Yeah. I'll guess I'll just take a shell casing just to have something.
All right. Yeah, you got bags. You can throw it in a bag. Look all professional.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, yeah, done.
Smells like something died in here.
Does smell right.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if this place has a how they would store their camera videos. If I probably know that, like, would it be like a room or an area where they was it
Yeah, it would probably be
virtual?
like a room behind like if you went to the front desk, that'd probably be the place to ask. They're either going to have a room or it could be remote, like could be a virtual thing nowadays. But
Right.
yeah, if you want to go down and look, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I like to peel off and try to see if I can find any video evidence they can keep, or maybe anything that we can delete if we don't want anybody else to see it.
All right. It is getting it's relatively late. Let's see here. What did we say? It was 8 hours. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
1 second here. So it's 3:30 in the morning. The staff is still there because you know it's a whole
Mhm.
whole clusterfuck going on. Bad day at the office.
Yeah.
If you go down, you can talk to the manager, and the manager will point you towards the back room where there is a 30 or like a dude in his 30s. He's wearing like a polo and a khakis, and he's sitting at a desk. He's like, "May I help you?"
I'll flash my badge at him.
Oh shit, FBI.
FBI.
I
Yeah, I need
mean,
your assistance. We're looking at the video footage from the hallways of the last day.
all right. Well, you're in luck. That's what I've been working on for the last 6 hours or so since I got here.
Working on for who?
For the cops. I just assumed you'd want to track this guy. They're looking all over the place. I've kind of been following him, following him
Well,
around.
good job. What'd you find so far?
So far, he, just came in out of the blue, kicked in a door, started shooting, and then he basically ran around like a chicken with his head cut off for the next 10 or 15 minutes, while the cops, it took the cops like an hour and a half to come in, or not an hour and a half. Sorry, it took like 45 minutes for the cops to actually enter the building after the suspect did.
When was the last time you caught him on camera?
Well, I got him up here on the top floor. This was like 5 hours ago, and he's like, "If you give me a second here," and he like looks at it and hits the fast forward, and he's kind of fast forward, and like 10, 20 minutes go by, and yeah, and it just fast forwards and fast forwards and fast forwards until current time, and he's never seen leaving the room. It's like, I think we got him. He's on the top floor, and he's got to
Which
be
room?
in. That's, what is that? 11B,
11B.
or sorry, maybe CD 11D, next to the staircase to the roof.
Great, good job. We'll take it from here. Hey, did you ever get any pictures of his face on camera?
Oh yeah. If you've met Agent Black, you would see that it's Agent Black, plain as
It
day.
is. Okay. I'm going to need a copy of this. Where do you keep your backups?
I'm not sure. Somewhere remote in the cloud, I believe. I just handle the local stuff. That's more like the
Alright.
regional IT guy takes care of that stuff.
Okay, and I take down his name like I'm, in my notebook.
All right. Let's see, what was his name? Name is, oh yeah, Kenton Price.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I'd like to download this, like a flash drive or something, but I don't think we have time right now.
Oh yeah, that's like a couple of gigabytes, or
Yeah.
I mean, he can grab a thumb drive if you, and it just says come back in 10 minutes. It should be done.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Thanks for assistance. U.S. government thanks you for your assistance.
Well, thank you. Good luck. You'll get him. Kick his ass.
I turn around and say, "Truth, justice, and the American way."
Again, with a salute.
All right. Yeah, it looks like he's upstairs. You guys already searched that room, but
Yeah.
that's the last place he was seen.
I draw my gun, and I assume there's an elevator we can use, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's an elevator in the middle of the building across from the staircase.
Okay.
And it hasn't been all that long. The cops are probably still,
Yeah.
probably haven't even made it to the 11th floor yet. They're
Okay.
I think they did 9. They're probably on, just getting started on floor 10. So if
Okay.
you,
So I
you go ahead.
call the elevator and I, press the 11 button.
All right.
I
Yeah.
turn to Sparrow and say, "This is gonna be fucking weird. Whatever we find up there."
Yeah, I don't doubt that. If anybody tries to get on the elevator, like while we're on the way up, we just flash our badge and close the door.
Yeah, do the old standard.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it goes all the way up. 11th floor. Opens right across the hall. Basically, it's the door that you're looking for. 11D or C.
11D, right?
11D. Yeah, you're right. 11D.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You've already been in here once?
Yeah, you've been in here.
Okay.
You cleared it. It was empty. There was no guest in that room, but you booted it open basically, so the door's
Okay.
busted.
So the door's busted open.
Yeah, I'm guessing, unless you guys didn't search the rooms. I kind of figured you were cracking them, unless you have a way to open them.
No, cracking them sounds, yeah. So I still stack up and just shout FBI just to,
Yeah.
play it safe.
All right, crickets.
Anyone enter in guns drawn?
Yeah.
In case? Yeah. I'll follow your lead.
Okay. So we enter in gingerly, piece by piece, behind the door.
All right. Yeah, you push into the room. Looks like just a random hotel room. Nothing you can see. There's a bed, dressers, a chair.
Do we catch the dead body aroma in here?
It smells somewhat foul. Not terrible, but either a real bad fart or a dead body. One of the two. Hard to tell. Seems like a nice establishment, though, so you probably might be thinking that it is a whiff of the deadness.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we just look around, see if I see anything unusual.
Nothing unusual. You step in the room. Exactly. Describe this. What happens? You step in, go from the hallway. Like how you proceed here.
I'm following Shatter's. He's in Shatter's lead. He's the combat experience.
I'd shout FBI, FBI one more time. And then I'd open I'd get past the door and I'd immediately get into the rear corner away from me so I can see the whole room with my gun drawn.
All right.
I
And
guess I'm standing in the doorway with my gun drawn, just looking to back him up if anything happens.
okay. Do you follow him into the room, or you stand out in the hallway?
I'm standing in the doorway, just sort of waiting for his signal.
Okay. Looks clear. Shatter.
I kind of hold and kind of look around, make sure there's nothing weird. I check I assume there's a closet, right?
Is there a closet? Yeah, right. Like as soon as you go inside the door, there's a closet. Like the door
Okay, right.
opens up to a closet, and there's it's not like there's no closet door. It's like open with a clothes rack, but the door closes against it. So like you can't really. You have to come in and then close the door basically to see it.
Okay, I keep my gun trained on that, and then I kind of look around. I peek under the bed.
All right, nothing.
Nothing.
Like a dead bug.
Okay. Then I
I
motion
think,
for
Yeah, I think so. It looks like he's not under any current. I
yeah.
go into the room. It looks like he's not.
Yeah, I motion for Sparrow to come on in, and then I check the closet.
Looks clear. Yeah, as you come in, Sparrow, the door's open. There's like a closet kind of cubby behind it. On the wall there. There to your left is an open door. You can see like the bathroom as you walk by it. Typical shower, toilet, like this hotel sink.
Okay.
Agent's Shatter steps past and closes the front door a bit to get a look into the closet. there's just a robe and some empty hangers with some spare towels on a shelf above it. But with your alertness,
Mhm.
you notice that on the back of the door there is one of those like standing mirror, like kind of cheap mirrors that everybody has, and it's shattered, like cracked, it like kind of spidered a bit.
Did we do that?
Oof, good question. Maybe.
The mirror's on the back of the closet.
It's on the
Yeah,
back of
there-
the front door.
Oh, could have. Yeah, I could have. When we kicked the door in, it might have.
But is there any glass on the floor?
Nope.
Well, I'd figure if we kicked the door hard enough, we'd knock glass onto the floor. Or we'd knock the mirror off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't hear any. You didn't think about it when you kicked the door in the first time.
Yeah.
Nothing. You didn't hear anything at least, and you're pretty perceptive. But yeah, if you look around, I mean, it looks like pretty much an empty hotel room. Nothing. Nothing. No secret compartments or anything that you can. You look through. You spend some time looking, you can thoroughly search that there's no, secret entrances or anything like that.
What's the mirror look like in the bathroom?
The mirror in the bathroom is a large mirror. It looks fine. Very clean. No smudges or anything. Like a quality hotel. They got like the little crimped toilet paper, like pointed to a triangle and crimped with like a little logo.
Yeah.
All the soaps and stuff are untouched. Bed flawlessly made.
Is the mirror still attached to the door?
Yes. Yeah, it's screwed in.
I'll take a picture of that with my cell phone as well.
All right. Click.
Are the lights on or off in this room?
They were off.
They were off? Okay.
Yep. Well, I don't know. I guess depends on if you left them on. I'd imagine you turned them on, so maybe you just left them on, huh?
Okay.
Or however you left them when you cleared
Yeah,
it the first time. So
I would
probably
left
on.
them on.
Yeah. All right.
So
So yeah, lights were on.
I
Hmm.
just kind of say fuck it to myself and I turn the lights off to see if they'll change how the mirror looks or anything.
No,
Maybe like a horror movie trope might.
Right.
looks normal. Moonlight coming in through the window, like around there's a whatchamacallit, like curtain, like the thick
Yeah.
curtain.
Yeah, the blinds.
Yeah.
So we searched this floor already once, right? We kicked in most of the doors on this floor.
Yep. Yeah, you searched it pretty thoroughly.
Can this,
Wouldn't be
no-
impossible, but you're pretty sure nobody got past you. Like if somebody was super stealthy, it'd be possible when you went into the first room. Well, maybe, yeah, because then I don't know. I mean, I'd imagine Sparrow would come in like you did the last one there. So it theoretically it's possible, but they would have had to have still got past the guards at the bottom of the ladder, right? Like if you went into one of the rooms and they were in another one, they could sneak through, go upstairs into the roof, and get out. But that would be tricky to get past you, and the people downstairs would definitely have seen them.
This is like Metal Gear Solid speedrunning levels of timing. If this is the guy we're chasing.
Yeah. Splinter Cell, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
also
don't know.
remember if the mirror was broken the first time. We didn't remember seeing it broken the first time we came in.
Yeah, the mirror's got to mean something.
Can I run out and
Alright.
check the two rooms on another side of this and see if this mirror and this, we kick those doors in as well.
Yeah, let's check those. Let's
Sure.
check 2A too, just to be sure.
All right, yeah. If you check the rooms, the mirrors are fine.
In 2A as well.
Yep, and the couple like across the hall, like if you check them, they're all fine.
Hmm, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you're probably getting like a unnatural vibe, I'd imagine.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Some freaky shit. And you might have heard that there was like a note to be on the lookout for like mysterious doors kind of appearing where they, one minute there's a door, next minute there's
That's right.
so like
Yes.
there was potential doors opening up around.
That's right.
One minute there's a
Doors.
door, the next minute there's a what?
Just not a door,
Okay.
or one minute
Wasn't
there's no door and then there is a door and there's no door again.
so there is a painting of a hallway with a bunch of doors, right? In the
Yeah.
exhibit.
Yep.
Does that scene bear any resemblance to this hotel?
Not really. I mean,
Not really.
somewhat that there is a central hallway with doors on,
Okay.
like that much, but not like the style or anything. This place is like somewhat nice.
Mhm.
That painting looked like, it was just very like, looked like maybe it was white and there was like decades of cigarette smoke, or somebody, chose like the ugliest color yellow.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, it looked very dreary. Do either of your characters like hang out on the internet? Maybe you
I
might.
do.
Yeah, you're a bit of an internet guy. Are you
Yeah.
in? How about you give me a luck roll?
All right.
If you
No.
oh, bad luck. All right. So let's see here. We'll say it looks familiar, but you can't really place like why it's like weird. Maybe
Painting you're
you,
talking about?
yeah, the painting. Um, like if you're on like you might have heard, but you're having a hard time. Not ringing a bell with a terrible roll.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little scattered right now. My mental faculties. There's a lot going on today.
Yeah, busy day, huh? Somebody tried to kill you a while ago.
Trying to process all the everything that happened today.
Yeah, well, I holster my gun and I say, "Want to go talk to that detective who wants to see us?"
What else I was going to ask you? Do you want to stick around and talk to the detective, or do you want to get out of here before he catches us?
I mean, our cover hasn't been blown. I don't see what the harm in talking to the guy could be.
You have a high
Yeah.
criminology. You would know that there's gonna be like a discussion about whose jurisdiction it is. He's gonna want your probably names and stuff. Like there's a
That's what I
whole
was thinking. He's gonna probably jot down our names, and then he's gonna call into the FBI, and everybody like, we don't know who these people are.
yeah. There's gonna be a whole thing. So you can do it, but you would just know that it's gonna entail some cover up, which there's people whose job that is. So if you want to create problems, then but you definitely know that you could get out now and probably be relatively scot free. You are on camera though, unless because you didn't get rid of the backup. So I don't know. Maybe talk. Yeah, it's up to you. Talking. I would maybe talk to him now that I think about it. But both are valid. You could always have somebody come up with an excuse to why you left, as opposed to having to answer personally. That might be easier too. They're just going to get a memo that says it's top secret. Just fuck off, like, or something like that.
Right,
Like
right.
so. It's up to you. You guys figure it out. I
All
don't
right.
want.
So I turn to Sparrow and I say, "Look, he's not going to stop looking for us. We have a pretty good explanation as to why we're here. Right? We're FBI, and I use that. I have like air quotes when I say that. And there was
Okay.
clearly a military weapon used in this shooting. He's not going to know dick about what FBI knows. So we can just tell him we're tracking an arms smuggling case or something like that, and that he needs to mind his own business."
Okay. Yeah.
1 second
Well,
here.
I mean, I could go. You could go talk to him, and I could go into the back to the video room and try to download and maybe wipe the camera views.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. And before he leaves, I'd say, oh, real quick, what's your cover name?
Oh yeah. What is my? I have to look at my ID and see what it says.
All right.
Um,
Is it the name on your
Okay.
character, or is that your guy's real name?
that's my real name. It's Agent Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be I'll be Agent Leroy.
Is it first name Leroy?
No, last name.
Just
That'd be too
Leroy.
unprofessional.
What's your first name? Roscoe Leroy.
Roscoe P. Coltrane.
I like Roscoe. Yeah, that's probably a name that my character would pick for himself.
Yeah.
All right. I think I spelled that wrong, but that's good. All right. So Agent Leroy heads downstairs. Find the detective and Agent Jenkins.
Jenkins. Yeah. Jinkies.
Jenkins heads back to the surveillance room.
Yeah.
We'll head out front to Agent Shatter. He's looking around, and you can kind of see who. You get a prime suspect to who the detective is. He's kind of the one that's barking orders to people and bitching into his radio about it's impossible that they haven't found this guy. It's been 9 hours for fuck's sake. And you can hear the guy you were talking to, the SWAT team guys, kind of like giving him shit back. And if you walk up, you'll see that he looks at you like funny. It's like, FBI?
I say, yeah.
It's like, hold on. He's quickly ends his call on the radio. It's like, what the hell's going on, FBI? Why are you here? I haven't heard shit about FBI taking this over.
We were tracking a suspect involved in arms smuggling.
Art smuggling? No shit.
Arms.
Okay. Arms. Okay. Okay. Well, this has to do with there was some arms involved for sure. Do you have a name? Like, did you check out the security footage? Did you see? Is this your guy or?
I'm Agent. Name is in. Is he asking for my name or is he asking for the suspect's name?
He was asking for the suspect's name. He would, kind of gesture to see your badge as well. It's like Roscoe Leroy.
I'm Agent Leroy. My associate is Agent Jenkins. No relation.
Like, for fuck's sake. All right. Do you have a suspect? Like, this is a big deal. You know that we have 2 officers dead. 3 wounded.
We're tracking him. No, we don't. We don't have a suspect. We were tracking a lead. We don't have his real name. We were hoping you guys came up with that.
I mean, we don't have shit. We've got an empty hotel, and we, spent 150,000 taxpayer dollars probably searching this place. We don't got shit to show for it. You guys,
yeah. Neither do we. I'm trying to
throw in a curveball in on it for us. Hard enough without FBI agents. It's hard enough without having to worry about an FBI agent popping out of every room.
Yeah, I understand. And then he genuinely tries to be like sympathetic to the guy. Tries to kind of play himself off as like this bumbling, federal agent.
All right, yeah, he'll chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. But what do you got for us? Can we help you? What's the deal here? Are you guys taking over? You're gonna have to talk to my boss about that one. That's not my department.
Yeah, we'll talk to him. You know how it is. We didn't know this was going to happen. We just jumped on a lead and just like that.
All right.
We don't know really where the jurisdiction's going to land on this one. There's all kinds of red tape on that.
All right. Well, that makes sense. So
we will, if we know anything, we'll share information with you if you guys do the same with us.
All right. Can I get your card? He'll give you his card. So
Yeah.
So for now, this is still my case then, is what you're saying. And you're potentially might take it over, might not. we could definitely use the
Until I
help
hear
on this one.
otherwise.
This is huge.
It's your case until we hear otherwise. You know how it is.
Gotcha. All right. I mean, is there anything I can help you with? We don't really know much. We're still, we know nothing basically. Somebody shot up an
manager,
art.
Do you
Go
know his
ahead.
name?
Which manager?
The manager of this hotel.
Oh, the manager of the hotel. Let's see here. The manager of the hotel. His name is Howard Finch.
Howard Finch. Okay. The suspect. We didn't arrive on scene till he was, in the hotel. Do you know if the suspect arrived by car or anything?
As far as I know, he arrived on foot. We heard that there was a shootout up the street. All hell broke loose, and then two foot patrol just were there, just happened to be there, and returned fire. And that's when U-Haul crashed. Apparently, there's 3 suspects. One's probably deceased. One immediately fled. And then one fled into this hotel. But the detectives haven't really even got started yet.
You said the gunfight broke out between the suspect who went to the hotel and another one who just vanished, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any idea who the other suspects may have been or where he may have gone to?
No, but I'm sure they're trying to track down cameras. There's security footage all over every inch of this town, pretty much. So,
Okay,
so-
I'm gonna
so
go.
we should be able to find it.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the manager.
All right. Yeah, you head into the manager. We'll go to Agent Jenkins. You're show up back to the room that you were at earlier. Say, oh, you're back. What can I
Yeah.
help you with?
Didn't find the guys, so I need to take a look at that security footage again.
All right. He leads you in, and what can I show you? He's
If you
sitting
wouldn't
there.
mind- yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to take a seat.
Oh, okay. I could use a break anyway. Is there anything I can help you with? You see he shows you a little, you're great at computers, so you would know probably how to work it. It's just got like a little ball, like little wheels to fast forward and whatnot, and buttons to like skip ahead or skip clips and whatnot.
Okay.
But you probably know what you're doing here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go get a coffee. You want one?
Sure. Thanks.
Black?
Black.
All right. Good luck.
So I think what I'd like to do here is just sort of I know it's a large amount of data, but if I can upload it to my cloud server.
Right. Okay. Yeah, sure. You see a USB hanging out of the thing, which he would have loaded. I think should be done. He loaded the footage for you onto the USB, but you also a computer whiz. So if you want to send it over or try to track down where it's backed up, any of that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to try to wipe the data from
All right.
this source and the backup if it's backed up already. It might not have backed up yet.
All right. We'll say that you transfer it over to your cloud or whatever, just because it's quicker than probably quicker than checking the USB to make sure it's got everything on it already. You know what I mean? He could have fucked that up, and that would suck. So you start doing that, and then let's see here. Go ahead and give me a computer science to try to hack in and kind of figure out where the feed's going and all that jazz. All right.
Success.
Yeah, you determine that it's going to some, something storage. It's like a cloud storage site. So you know exactly where it's at. If you want to roll another one, you can try to delete it.
Yeah, I'll delete whatever backup is taken.
All right, nailed it. Yeah, you can delete it if you want. You're
Yeah,
confident that you can get rid of it.
This includes the exterior of the building as well.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Wipe.
All right. Wipe. Says it's processing, but it's it's exterior, so you don't have to stick around. You can kill that process, and then you maybe have to wait for another minute or two for your transfer to your cloud to be done before you can wipe the local stuff. But
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait here and I'll just in case he comes back with the coffee, I can distract him till I'm done, till it's done.
all right, you are a computer whiz. Would you like to like write a quick script or something that will delete it later? Because it might be, I don't know if it'd be a little sketch if he comes back and it's all wiped and you're standing there.
Right. I know. That's why I was going to try to distract him and then leave.
Yeah, I mean, you can do
okay.
it however you want. You could easily accomplish something like that.
Okay, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, if I could run a timer so that it wipes it after we've left, but before before anybody from the police or special investigations comes in here to access it.
All right. So what, like 10 minutes or something?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Yeah, while you're doing that, you see Kenton Price walks back in the room. It's like, here you go, one black coffee. You got about 8 minutes until it wipes. What are you gonna do?
Thanks. Hey, I'm still working here. It's got some time. You've done a lot of what you've done has been very helpful to now going through there. So I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I really need this job, so I try my hardest, Got a couple of kids, mouths to feed. It's hard to get a good tech job these days. I'm way overqualified, actually.
The FBI is always looking for qualified talent.
Really? How do I go about that? You got a card or something?
I got your name. I mean, I got your name, right?
Yeah, Kenton Price.
Would you give me your contact information? I'll write down his cell phone number and stuff.
All right. Yeah, he'll write it down for you. Hand you the piece of paper. So you got your flash drive, right? I put that stuff on there for you.
I got it. Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Anything else you think would be helpful?
I mean, I could show you the action out front if you want.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. He'll sit back down and, take the footage to the exterior out front, and he just shows you basically what you would expect. A bit of a shootout. Agent Black runs in. He's the last one that touched it now, though, so that's good. Man, FBI, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Agent Price. That's got a ring to it.
That's right.
Well,
so him having the last access, that's good. That's true. And it just gets wiped after 8 FBI's left.
Yep, you got like 5 minutes, 5 or so minutes, 6 minutes to it. Wipes.
I start making conversation with the kid about his background, how he got interested in computers and that sort of thing. Just sort of conversation.
All right. Yeah, he hates Linux, or he hates Windows. He's a big Linux fan.
First thing he says is, "I use Linux."
Yeah.
You don't have anything in your background that might preclude you from working for the government if we do a background search, right?
Probably not. That's one of the reasons I don't like Windows. I like my privacy.
Good. Those are all good skills.
That's exactly the answer you're hoping for, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys are chatting, and all of a sudden you kind of get like a smell. There's a bit of a smell, and it smells like burnt wires. And Kenton kind of loses his shit real quick. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he stands up, like opens a cabinet to the little server, and there's smoke coming out of it. And he starts, looking at it. He's like, starts unscrewing it to pull it out and whatnot. And you're pretty sure that you just burnt the hard drives up.
His birthday.
Yeah, the timer went up. The hard drives are
Oh,
cooked.
tough luck, kiddo.
Oh my god, I need this job. Damn it. Hardware, it's all right. It's not my fault. It's
No,
Just-
it's not your fault.
just 3 hard drives caught on fire at the same time. That's can't be helped.
It's been a strange day.
All right, yeah, he's like, shit. I gotta go to tell somebody this, and he goes and just storms off, looking for somebody.
My work here is done. I'm gonna grab that USB drive and head out.
All right. Yeah, if you get out front, you can see Agent Shatter talking with Agent what's his face. Oh, I gotta learn how to make better notes.
Go detective.
Yeah, Detective Tobias. Yep. Agent Shatter talking to Detective Tobias, and their conversation's wrapping up as you walk out.
Good. I don't want to go over too close to them. I don't want him to see my face really.
All right.
Just to be in the abundance of caution.
All right. Are you heading towards the car then?
Yeah, I'm heading towards the car. I catch Agent Shatter's eye. Let him know that I'm done.
Yeah, give him a nod.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Head over to the manager.
All right. Yeah, you see the manager. Manager. Manager what? Manager Finch. Howard Finch.
Okay.
And he's just kind of sitting there like disheveled. Very stressed. Looks very stressed with your human. You can tell this guy is a nervous wreck.
Yeah. I immediately put my hand out and I say, Mr. Finch, I'm Agent Leroy with the FBI.
FBI, about fucking time. What's going on here? This has been 8 hours of this shit. Are you gonna get this guy or what? What is going on?
Well, to get this guy, we need your help.
Well, my customers are losing their minds here. This is a nightmare. How can I help?
Like,
Want me to go look for him too?
Well, that for a second you can see him kind of thinking about it, and then he says, "No."
I mean,
No,
I gave you guys have the. I tried to give you the keys, and you just didn't even want the keys. I could tell you in there here people kicking all the doors in.
All right. Well, could you? We'll take the keys.
All right. Well, they're all. Here it is. It's like a card. So this will open them all.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, you already kicked all the doors in.
Yeah. Sorry about the doors, by the way.
Oh my god.
Then so don't worry. We'll pay for him.
I bet you will.
Cops, they generally do, don't they?
I mean, I don't think so.
Oh.
Sometimes, probably for a company because they're cool, but
Yeah.
I know if they kick your door in and they're like, "Whoops,
pay
wrong
for it, yeah.
address," you still have to pay for your own door.
Well, regardless if it's true or not, Shatter still says, "Don't worry, we'll pay for it."
All right, thank you. That's the first good news I've got all day.
Go ahead and what was the police chief's name or the detective's name I talked to about
Tobias,
earlier?
Detective
go ahead.
Tobias.
If you have any questions about the payment, you can talk to Detective Tobias.
He's back on the radio bitching to the SWAT team. Like, what the hell?
Real nice guy. Do you have? Were there any special events that drew people to this hotel?
No, not really. We're not really a event kind of hotel. Occasional wedding, but it's been a while.
Right, but like, was there anything in the area drawing more people than usual?
No,
to
we're
stay?
pretty dead actually. That's the one blessing. So there was barely anybody here.
Did you notice any maybe odd comings and goings or any reports of that?
I mean, just the guy with the gun
Okay.
shooting everybody.
Anything maybe before the guy with the gun?
No, not really.
No.
No, I mean, there's like a whole thing with a prostitute a couple weeks ago, but That's kind of typical.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a typical place to bring a prostitute.
I mean, like the good ones, escorts probably more like it.
Okay. The prostitute was she arrested?
Uh, I don't think so. I think they just escorted her off the property.
Okay. Okay. And I'm just gonna I'm just asking to see if there's anything that falls out of this, but do you know if there is somebody who brought this prostitute in regularly or if it was just a one-time thing?
Oh no, no clue.
Okay.
We don't really have a lot of regulars. Mostly
Okay.
business people coming in for different things.
Business people, any specific businesses?
No, not really.
No. Does the name Roche mean anything to you?
No, not really.
No. Anything like Drexler or Christina?
No,
No.
nope, not really.
I said, all right, well, thank you for your time. I'm just kind of disappointedly closed his notebook and says, remember, talk to Tobias over there about the doors.
All right, thank you.
Head back to the car.
All right, he's gonna head over and to Tobias and try to talk to him. Excuse me. All right, yeah, you head back to the car. Quickly get out of sight.
Yeah, peel off.
Yeah, there we go. All
I
right.
tell Agent Shadow that was based on the video footage. That was definitely, from what I know, that was Agent Black, or what's left of him.
I thought Agent Black died in the U-Haul.
That was
No,
Agent Phantom, I think was that
Phantom.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
Phantom.
Well,
All right, so
I did manage to get the video. I got the footage from the interior and exterior. Deleted any backups or copies they might have of us damaging the doors.
all right, good. It was definitely the SWAT that did that.
Yeah,
Anyways,
definitely. So I think we're clear as far as the hotel.
all right. Well, let's say you guys head back to the office. It is well, shit. Yeah, I mean, you're sharing a car. It is like 4 o'clock in the morning by the time you get
Wee
back
hours in the
there.
morning, yeah.
Yeah, wee hours of the morning. Yeah, I mean, I guess, do you want to go in or do you go just straight to your cars and head out, or what do you want to do?
Well, didn't you, last time I was here at the HQ, you said they had like a room that people that we went into when we wanted to discuss.
Yes, there is a skip if you guys want to have private like conversations that you can guarantee aren't. You're pretty sure you're good there is a slight chance that well, you destroyed the footage, but there
Yeah.
sometimes there's audio to go along with those cameras. But yeah, if you guys go up, you can pull in and head to the skip if you want to have a conversation. But I would just say that we should probably wrap it up because that's about as far as I can go without I'm gonna have to come up with all these evidence for the next one.
Yeah, I gotta. And Agent Sparrow has to be up in like 2 hours to go to work the next day.
Oh damn!
What day was
True.
it?
It is the
What day of the week?
15th.
What day of the week was that?
It is Saturday the 15th.
Okay,
Or wait, no, I'm a goober. Sorry, it is Sunday the 15th.
Yeah, I gotta be at work tomorrow.
thankfully, Agent Shatter is gainfully unemployed, so he'll just head back to the trailer and I don't know, do what he does on his days off,
All right,
or in the meantime between working.
all right. Did you guys? I don't see anybody. Did anybody fail at anything?
Just
The
luck.
only thing I did, other than luck, I failed the dodge roll when the shooting started.
All right, I think you check that then.
was it. Okay.
And then we'll just wrap up with some home scenes. And if you want, you can check 2 boxes Well, actually, no, sorry, you don't check the box. So if you have boxes checked, you check everything you fail and then hit apply skill improvements.
Mhm.
And then you pick your two things things that you want to do. Like say you go to the gun range. There's a gun range at the, across there. There's hospitals. There's, whatever you feel like, two things basically. You can try to gain some sanity back. It's 4 a.m, so that might not be great, but damn, nice roll. But basically you roll two things and then you have to fail. And if you fail, check the box and then apply skills again after that.
Okay, so basically just 2 free potential failures.
Yeah, two potential failures. Yep.
Okay. I mean, it's 4 in the morning. I don't know if there's much that I could justify doing.
Man,
Not
yeah.
tonight. I mean, unless we have time.
Yeah.
You could do it. Say it's in the morning or something. You can kind of abstract it a bit.
Okay.
I mean, there's a gun range. You could walk through the tunnel to the gun range.
Yeah, I think Agent Sparrow is feeling a little insecure about what just happened, so he'd like to go to the gun range. It gives him a sense of at least some control.
All right, go for it. There you go.
Definitely a fail.
Fail, yeah.
So I check the box.
Yep. Check the box, and then one more thing.
The only thing I can think of is he'd want to review that tape from the hotel to see if there's anything.
Yeah.
Could he see if Agent Black was he wearing a mask like the one we found?
Go ahead and take a look. And if you want to, you can do the computer science. I mean, you have a high chance of passing it, but
Yeah,
you still can 20% chance of failing. Pass. Yeah, you find you can go to the footage and it looks like does not look like he's wearing a mask. He looks perfectly human. The cameras are pretty good, like pretty decent quality. He looks perfectly normal. Just like last time you saw him.
So is there evidence of like decomposition?
No, he looks totally normal. His skin looks normal. Definitely doesn't look like the other guy.
Doesn't. Okay.
Nope, looks perfectly normal. And then go ahead.
Did it look like he was heading? Did it look like he was heading for that room specifically, or was he sort of just like looking around?
It looks like he was just looking around. He didn't look like he just kind of ran up like he had a purpose and kicked the first door in.
Found a room and then just kicked a random room in. Okay.
Yeah. Looks random from the footage out front. Like it looks random. He definitely wasn't. He's either a really good actor or like there's a bit of a shootout out front. You can kind of see where he's like kind of pressured into the. He went in because he didn't have anywhere else to go. It looks like.
Okay. And he wasn't holding anything else other than his weapon.
No, just his weapon. He's wearing like a hoodie. Looked like he was up to no good. His weapon. He's wearing gloves. He looked like he was trying to get away with.
The boots he's wearing would match the footprints we saw near the room with the weapons shooting, I assume.
Yep. Yeah, just like black military boots, basically. Probably government issue.
Okay.
What about
no funniness in the tape? Like there's no.
No. Looks normal. There's only yeah, it just looks normal. Mostly the hallway. Like most of the interior tape is just the hallways. So it looks, kind of crappy fish-eyed look, but nothing too crazy. No obvious like anomalies or, ring moments or anything.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I think other than that, I'd like to work on getting any kind of footage I can get, from the art gallery or the street or anything else if I can access the DOT PennDOT.
All right, sweet. See here. I have my notes at. There we go. I'll write that down. 1 second.
And then any information about the U-Haul. Who signed for it? How it was paid for? Track the movements.
All right. Right. Let me see here. Computer science. Oh, critical success too, huh? Okay, so yeah, I'll just take that critical success. And then I'll get all that information to you next time we get together. What about you, Shatter? What are you getting into? I mean, it's not mandatory, but
Yeah,
there's
we can do any skill, right? As long as we can justify it.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Shatter would probably
Well,
sort of
something you have points in already, I should say. There's a process to like getting a 0 up. That takes like study and whatnot.
okay, but
But yeah.
would a 10 be good enough?
Yeah. Anything you have,
Okay.
1 or more in.
Yeah, I'd
You can-
say probably based on sort of the violence he'd seen, he realized that he should probably brush up on his first aid.
All right.
So he sort of takes time kind of watching videos and reading on that.
All right, there you go. Check the box.
Let's move that. Okay, and then one more, right?
Yep.
Then he's gonna probably brush up on. I mean, just the the mirror doesn't sit with him right, so we look at the occult too.
All right, sweet.
Oh, my bad.
All right, good to go. Check it and apply.
All right.
There's a little apply button in the bottom right corner.
Yep. Apply 1d4.
Nice. All right. So yeah, we'll go to Agent Sparrow. If you want to just kind of play us out on what you go heading home. If you want to just do a little bit of a home scene or something like that. Or
Yeah, heads back to his house where he lives by himself. And I don't think he's able to fall asleep because of everything that happened. He knows he has to get up in a few hours anyway. So he just sort of lies in bed staring at the ceiling, replaying the events in his mind, seeing that lady's head explode next to him over and over again. He's realizing, I think now, that what he's involved in is more than just sitting on a chair in front of a computer and doing what he's good at. He's this is like, it's like, what did I get myself into, kind of thing. So I've trained in firearms twice and both times rolled a 1.
Oh man.
So he's incrementally improving his firearms skill. I think he would, sometime during the next day, he would reach out to one of his bonds, probably call his father and just sort of check in, because it's that whole situation just spooked him. That he came that close to being shot, and his daughter, check on her school day just to sort of reset.
All right, yeah, she's gonna be getting up for school basically pretty shortly after you get home.
Yeah, just to catch her before he leaves for school.
All right. How's what are you getting into tonight, Shatter? What do you do after you go home?
He goes back home to his trailer that Delta Green acquired for him. We'll say he's been in town for, what do you think, a week, maybe half of that.
Oh yeah, a week sounds good.
Yeah, and he hasn't managed to to decorate much. I mean, he kind of just brought what he had in the car to the trailer. So he has, you know, plastic baggies, plastic wrap, digi scale, you know, tools of the trade, just kind of sitting on a countertop. He only has one bit of decoration they managed to find, which is a poster from UFC Live Congo versus Barry, which was the first UFC event held in Pittsburgh.
Nice.
He has that as the centerpiece in his abode,
Nice.
Nice.
and he immediately fumbles through his pockets and finds a bottle of amphetamine pills and kind of takes half of one, just enough to kind of take the edge off, get the monkey off his back, but still let him rest. And he flips on the TV, smoking cigarettes and checking the blinds until he can fall asleep.
Awesome. About 6 o'clock in the morning, it fades off. Late night.